school vinyls to vintage clothing and home goods. It's all about the memories. Dragonflies dance as the sunflowers sway, sprinkling gold in the Kansas way. Rolling treetops hum with the breeze through the Flint Hills, wild and free. Through storms and dust we rise again, built on heart, built on wind, stronger than the trials we've seen. We stand with hope, we chase our dreams. Mr. Stephanie behind his shades, fedora low, but the plans are made. Silent moves, but sharp and wise. Got that hustle in his eyes. Red clay roads beneath my feet, dusty trails where past and future meet. Through the hills where the tall grass waves, every turn holds a story saved. Of a place where hearts ignite. Join the tribe, find your spark. The future's looking bright tonight. Dragonflies sprinkling sunflowers with the Kansas winds.
Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, we got a guest already in the back room. I feel like I'm running hot today, but hey, I'm here. Give me a second, I gotta figure out this whole volume, or not volume, light screen thing going on, because y'all, yesterday was, wow. I mean, I'll be prepped for next month if things roll like that again. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring our guest up. And I think most of y'all know her. But if you don't, her name is Dawn. And I like her, so she's here today. Let's see. Oh, sorry.
Did you remember?
I forget how to push these buttons right. We're going to do let's see. Oh, wait. I think I muted her. Oh,
Hi,
there you
everybody.
go. Hey, a rookie here. It's been a hot minute since I've had anyone else to work with. How's it going?
Going good, man. The sun's out. It's actually not winter out there, and I love it.
I know. Oh, my goodness. It's like spring here. I had to roll the windows down because, I went from perimenopause to menopause in like overnight. I don't think it really happens that way. If I look back, I'm sure, but anyway. So I jump in my vehicle. I'm like, I'm out of here. I've got 30 minutes. I'm out of here. I went sourcing.
Oh, I tell you, it's a gorgeous day. I wanted to stay outside. Now, it's still cold. The wind, I still had to wear, at first, I had to wear a jacket, but then I was able to take it off and roll down the window and catch some fresh air. So I was happy.
Heck yeah. Let me see. Let's see what this one makes. I think that one looks maybe a little better. I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Stout? Oh, you're still.
Yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, that's better.
Is there that big of a lag?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, that's right. I can tell Dawn a silly joke, and then no one's going to hear it for like 10 seconds, right?
Pretty close.
Hey, did I write down some silly jokes? I did write down a bunch of notes today. Just, I was trying to focus on something I had control over. So other than being spring, how's it going?
It's going good. We're just busy over here. Bob's sleeping. He'll be getting up pretty soon to get around for work, and then he'll be leaving probably in a couple hours around about, and he'll be trucking it down the road.
Heck yeah. So the weather we have is about this type of material. Maybe some sleeve. I thought that was longer. But I didn't buy it for me. I bought it because I'm sure someone will like it. Today was emotional spending. I was like, forget it. I've got a few bucks with the help of my kid.
I'm this close to doing some emotional spending over here.
I'm just like, choose your poison for the day. And I don't mean the poison that you drink, but just in general, right?
Yeah.
Goodness. So, all right. I'm still in private chat. I was prepared today with Mr. Stephanie's help with the numbers. Well, actually, Siri gave him the same number, I think, three or four times. So, yeah, we'll just wait and let a few people come in, and then I'll get started. You said that your thing's in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your cutter thing?
Yeah, you put it in the drawer the other day.
Oh, there it is.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hey, y'all. Sorry. I'm the rookie. She's the seasoned person. And she agreed to be here. All right. Mr. Steph, can you undo this? I had a package come in today, and it had some damage with it. So I've got to open it really quick and figure out the packaging and make sure that those aren't actually broke. But darn carriers, what did I do with that? Which carrier was it?
I put the box up.
No, it was a box in a bag. I was just trying to look for the plastic, but I'll find it later. All right, let's go up and chat. First one in. So I am going to need scissors so I can write notes.
There's the one for the first one in.
All right. Oh, you already wrote them out?
Yeah, and I got more slips right there.
Oh, okay. So first one in chat was Kathy. So Kathy, you're going in the jar. And let's see. I think everything we're giving away today is sunflower related in one way or another. So
Awesome.
Right? I've got an acrylic sun catcher that I put backwards up here. Oh, you're not supposed to go off yet. All right, I'm going to shut him off, and I'm just going to leave that there. All right. All righty. So first in chat was Kathy. Welcome in, Kathy. Ashley Reed is in, telling everyone hello, and her number is 89. I'm going to assume you got everyone's numbers down. Dawn, of course, was saying, hey, I'm in the back room. And it's a good thing she did that because I had everything preloaded. So she's actually below me in the back room, and I didn't see her. So I was like, huh? Where is she?
Yeah, I kept seeing you pop in and then pop out, and I'm like, oh, I'm here. She must not see me.
Yeah, I didn't see you. So I was trying to figure out.
It happens. It
Well,
happens.
So, oh my goodness. Hand it. Oh, thank goodness. That's what I was worried about.
My very first piece of uranium glass.
Well,
Oh,
know.
nice.
So
That's pretty.
the box was damaged, not because of the seller, but it looked like someone tried to put a bat through it. So I mean, she packaged well because that should have been broke.
Yeah, she must have. That's awesome.
Put that back there. Put that one there. Oh, and that arrived safely too. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Good deal. All right, sorry y'all for the live kind of on the right of the seat unboxing, but there it is. Glass arrived safely. So
That's awesome.
thank goodness. Small mercies, right?
Yep.
Small victories, I think, are a big thing right now. So we'll celebrate the small one. Mr. Staff came in after dawn. So Mr. Staff, wait, did you? Oh, I guess you did comment first before Kathy, but we got this rolling argument, on when he comments in chat before anyone else that he should be getting the credit. And I'm like, you're in a mod position,
joke.
so it don't,
It's a joke.
it is a joke, but it's a running joke.
Hi,
All right,
Karen.
hey, hippie. One of our giveaways is because of you today. So we've got 3 sunflower related, and we have 1 mental health tumbler. She purchased that last year, and she purchased it as a gift for me, and I was like, I don't know. I don't accept gifts well. I'm the one that's usually the giver. And I was like, well, I'll think about it. Well, you know what? We're going to give it away. So we have 4 giveaways today, y'all. So get your numbers in. And we're getting ready to get started in about 7 minutes. We're going to pull the sunflower box first, and then we're going to start. Don, you want to start first, or you want me to start? It don't matter to me.
I can start, totally up to you. I'm easy going. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do.
It's interesting you mention that you're easy going. We got off your show the other night, and Mr. Steph was like, dude, it felt like we were on our channel. And I'm like, dude, it felt like we were at home. And I don't mean like the physical sense.
That is so sweet.
Like, so you're one of 3 or 4 channels that we've collabed with that we've never had anxiety with going on with. The excitement, the little nerves that come with, shoot, am I going to mess up? Am I, going to misrepresent their channel? Obviously goes through your mind. But past that, it was like, wow.
Bye-bye, Giselle.
So thank you. Thank you for making last week so amazing.
Oh, well, I was so happy and honored that you joined me because, I've been watching you for a minute now, and I love to see when the new people come in. And you're not new now, but I mean, I was there when you were new, and I love to see people grow and get integrated in this community. It's a pleasure to watch, and you and Mr. Stephanie definitely seem like just down home people, which is the kind of people I am attracted to. It's like a magnet. You know what I mean? If you're down to earth, that makes it easy for me. It just does.
Oh, absolutely. I can run around and Murph. Maybe that word's not sounding right, but I can roll with the best of them, and I can have a good time and be misunderstood for it all. But I mean, I can stand in a channel that has over 75,000 subs and be confident as well. So I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, maybe one day, I don't know. I think that many subs. There's a couple channels. One of them last night was 122,000 subs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're playing over in the neck of the woods that I was looking in.
Yeah, we won't discuss channels right now. I did some risque stuff the other night. I've got a whole nother part of YouTube that, like, they entertain me. But I'm a lurker. I've never commented on anything in their chat. But I give their thumbs up. I'm sub to them. And the other night, I think it was when I got off with you, I was doing some paperwork, and I'm like, who's on? And the news feed, it brought someone else up, and it happened to be someone that is associated with the channel I watch. And I jumped over there, and I'm like, you know what? What the heck? let's hit the subscribe button. Let's hit the thumbs up, and let's go in and say hello. And I did, and oh my goodness, I did their job form before I did all that, because usually, you know, that's the one thing. Hey, can we have your info? You know what? I don't mind. Just don't post it on a public platform, please.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So, alrighty, let's see. So, Hippie, Ashley, Kathy, there's Robin. Bye. Hey, girl, I'm in Louisiana driving home for a visit. Girl, be safe.
Yeah, and she said again later that she didn't know if anyone said hello yet or not because she's driving.
Yeah, and she's probably listening. I hope she's not staring at her screen and driving, because I haven't mastered that. Be safe. I need you to get there safe. Hey, Jaden, welcome in. Myra, oh my goodness, the bias.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome in. Myra Elaine, I have not finished today's video that you uploaded or was live with. I think you were live at 7:05.
Mm-hmm.
I went in and I was getting distracted, so I paused it and I got into doing paperwork, and I haven't went back, but I'll finish it after the show. FYI, in real time, that purple box was recycled, and it did come from the reseller you believe it did come from.
Hi, Johnny.
So, hey, Johnny, talking about
Hi,
Johnny. Johnny, welcome in, Johnny. I am up at chat, and I just hit a button, so give me a second. I am a rookie today, y'all. Did I say hi to Ashley Reed yet? There was an Ashley, I think I said hi to.
Ashley.
Okay. Hey, Ashley Reed, again. Get numbers in. All right, if y'all are just coming in, go ahead and get your numbers in. We've got about 2 minutes, and we're going to do the Sunflower Bucks giveaway. And then Dawn's going to explain her stuff, and then she's going to start. I'll explain my stuff before she does. So
Johnny
listening
said,
to
that's
us.
why my ears are burning. And then, what are you talking about?
That's going to cost you, Johnny. I'm in a mood today. I'll do my best to behave. Shoot, where is it? Sunflower.
All good, Johnny.
It's all good. I was over at Johnny's show for a little bit today. Shoot, I
Hi, Nana.
think I might have got something, but I don't remember from who now. Or no, maybe that was with the two old guys. Oh yeah, that would have been with the two old guys, vintage and resale. And Janine's, I scored a piece of like pottery stuff. I don't know if it's pottery related, but it's ceramic or something. It's cool. It's coming to me, so
That's awesome.
it's cool because we're only actually I googled I googled where they're at, because you know they're within driving distance. From my front porch to theirs is 2 hours and 2 minutes. I bet you I could be there in less than 2 hours, so if I'm driving. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Bright as hell, welcome in. And the New England Cajun Roots reseller. If y'all don't know who that is, that's who we were discussing just a moment ago about being a pretty big channel as far as, you know, following count. I mean, if anyone's new to YouTube, connect with him, get some pointers, and then become part of his membership or whatever, and go on and see if you can stand with the rest of them that, you know, go on his channel. I'm kidding. He's pretty easygoing. He does laughs and all of that. I think for the most part, at least it's been fun. The last time I was on with them. The last time I was on with them, who was it? It was a Humpty auction. That was a blast, y'all. That was probably close to a month ago. Alrighty, I think we're close to the end. There's Nana. Y'all, if you're not connected to Nana, I'm going to tell you. I've seen more of her active right now, but to be fair, she is a snowbird, which means she's getting ready to migrate north again. So she's in her window of time where she's not doing live, so she has a little extra time to be in the chats. Connect with her. Go over if you're not subbed to her. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the like button. And comment, tell her we sent you over. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Alrighty, DJ. I seen you yesterday, DJ. I think our fur baby account and your account are now connected. So we do have an announcement too. We have another channel, but it's going to be for growth only. So no, we won't have minions running amok. It's going to be for watch hours, and our fur babies finally get the credit instead of it being Mr. Stuff's account or mine for overnight watch hours. So y'all, I appreciate you being here. Don, I'm going to bring myself up. I'm going to explain who I am because I think we got some lurkers in here.
Okay.
And then we'll come over to you, and you can do your routine and show your amazing stuff. And we'll just roll the same way we did last Wednesday on your channel as far as back and forth.
Okay. Cool.
All right, y'all. I'm a rookie when it comes to the stuff right here. I promise you. Because I think it's been, I know it's probably been at least 2 months since I've had someone on here, which isn't a big deal. But, you know, so let me grab my magnet. Maybe. I might have hit it. Mr. Stuff, is my magnet up there?
I don't see it.
All right, that's all right. We'll just roll. There was a time I didn't have that magnet, so we'll roll without it today. Hey, y'all, welcome in. If you're new to my channel, you have to hit the subscribe button before you can come into active chat. I believe I have a 20-minute. Yes, 20-minute. I'll change that. There's still going to be, like a 5-minute delay. But if you're new to our channel and you're not subscribed and you'd like to be able to participate in chat, definitely click the subscribe button and wait your turn. Once it comes through, you will be able to comment. Please keep it respectful, and I was raised, you treat people the way you want to be treated, and that's the way I roll. So, yeah. Oh boy. She's seen my milk glass.
Yeah, she's asking on the goblet if it's hobnail, and I don't think it is.
I don't know, but that first. And then can you go ahead and Google Lens it for me, please? I don't know that it is, Myra, but Mr. Stuff will find out. And yes, please get those thumbs up. It does help the channel. So I apologize, y'all. I am embracing being 42 years old. Second day, not really. But anyway, my name is Stephanie Groves. I am with the Groves Bargain Emporium. Mr. Steph is the other half. We haven't decided which one's better. Am I the better half or is he? I think both of us make it happen. So without one, there isn't the other as far as, having fun. So we ship from the northeast corner of Kansas. To be more specifically, we are 200 yards off the eastern boundary of Fort Riley, Kansas. K-State is about 20 minutes from where I'm live from right now. So with that said, I ship through pirate ship. I bill through PayPal. I bill on Thursday, sometimes in the Friday. This week is also a medical week for me, a medical trip week for me, which means I'm going to be gone tomorrow and I won't be back until at least Saturday. But because it's a holiday weekend, I am an Army mom, and my grandbaby asked me what I was doing for Easter. Hormones. I'll find out Friday if this is normal, but at least most of y'all say that the fog's normal with the hormones. So thanks for bearing with me, because it's not easy for me to, yeah. So anyways, my grandbaby didn't tell me. His dad had to, because he's only a year old. So it may very well run into Saturday before you get an invoice this week. If I'm running late with my invoices, you're still going to have 48 hours to have your invoice paid. Communication's key if life happens. All right. So the question is it hobnail?
No,
Hobnail.
it's not.
So it's not hobnail.
No.
All right. Why don't you see what it is?
I did. It's just a generic white milk glass goblet.
I didn't hear you say it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a generic.
And there's
white milk
nothing.
glass.
And there's nothing marked on it, right?
No.
Anyway, so I'll look at it when Dawn's on, and I can get some more information. It's not hobnail. You said you weren't being respectful. Is Robin and Myra going back and forth on who is being fired or not fired? Okay, I'm going to hit private chat so I don't get stuck in chat for a minute, y'all. Pirate ship, PayPal. Shipping date is Mondays following payment. If I can get your package out sooner than that, I will get it, because I don't have the room to hold on to it. However, I only have one reliable vehicle right now. So that's the reason why we have Mondays as a set shipping day. So I hope you can understand. If you need something sooner, all you have to do is email. I just ask that you give me 24 hours, because life happens and I wear many hats. But I will work with you, or work with anyone as best I can, within reason, right? Did I cover everything, Mr. Stuff?
Yeah.
You think I did?
Yeah.
All right. So, jot form.
I
Jot
dropped it in the
You
chat.
did?
Yeah.
All right. So my jot form's in the chat. Past that, it is in the description. Now today, I didn't double check, but it should be there. In our description has Dawn's channel, has her email. Now I'm going to explain her email really quick to y'all. Let me find the little note really quick. I had it right here and then I pulled it. So her email, oh my goodness. When you go to put her email in, before the 5, it almost looks like a 1 if you're on a device, right? It's not a 1. It's an L. Did I say that right? An L? Yeah, I had it right here. Now I
Yes,
can't.
it's an L. Yeah.
So I say that because my first ever purchase with Dawn, I actually sent 2 emails. The first one, I thought it was 15 instead of L5. So it took me a hot minute, and that was for that jewelry Christmas village. And so I emailed her because it had been passed on, and she was collaborating with people. And I was terrified to jump in people's chats. So I typically purchase their email. And you know what? Without her having an idea of who I truly was at the time, she went ahead and accepted it. And I had my package within a week, and it sat under my bed till after Christmas. I purchased that for Jess for Christmas, but then I forgot where I put it. So she didn't get it till after Christmas. So, Dawn's great to work with as far as in my experience, but you got to email, right? And then if you don't hear anything back, make sure they didn't go to the draft section. I had that happen to me before too. Past that, you can always catch her live. I don't remember how often she's on. I think 5 or 6 days a week. And if she's on 5 and I just added another day, I apologize, Dawn. But past that, I think we're ready to go. She's going to tell you how she does her stuff. We do things similar but different as well. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to either of us, and we'll do our best to get you the answer you're looking for, or get you a answer. So here, further ado, is Dawn.
Hi guys, thank you so much for being here. So the way I work is I invoice every Monday, and usually you will get your invoice about mid-afternoon. That's usually about the time frame. So I'm going to be invoicing on Monday through PayPal. That is the only app that I use to invoice. And then I ship out every Wednesday. I use Pirate Ship to get the cheapest rate for you. So you do have 24 hours to pay your bill with me on Monday. And then Wednesday morning, I get up, come here, print out the labels, slap them on, tote them, and go. That's pretty much how we do it. Well, lately, I should say Bob goes. He's the one that's been taking the packages to the carriers. So you are buying as is. If you purchase with me, I show you any flaws that there may be in your items that you are going to visually see. Of course, I'm human at the end of the day. I may not catch them all, but I do my very best to catch any damage or any flaws at all, if there is any. So you are buying as is. If you are new, please send me your PayPal info directly to my email. Do not put Dawn's channel in the dash. Just put TRBL5. TRBL stands for trouble. That's pretty. That's probably pretty easy to tell there. Trouble. Lowercase letters. 5 is the only number, just like Stephanie indicated before, at yahoo.com. And just make sure you send me your YouTube name so that I can identify you from the chat as well. And then your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. If you don't have a set PayPal account, that is A-okay. You can still pay your invoice with me. Just sign in as a guest and use your debit or credit card. Okay? But if you could send me that info before you purchase, that would be great. That way I have it. And well, good to go. I do auctions 6 days a week. Sometimes, depending on if I'm collabing with someone, there may be more than 6 auctions a week. But at the minimum, there's 6 auctions a week. Although I didn't go on last night. I actually took a break because I had to clean some jewelry and get some things done that has been, sitting here needing to be done. So, but usually I don't take days off. I come in dragging, tired, sick, whatever. I come in. So anyway, enough of all that. I think I'll go ahead and get started. My first item up for grabs. This, I am just lowering the price to simply get it out of here. This is a homemade set of dining room placemats for your table. I did not make these at all. Somebody else made them, but they are quite lovely, perfect for the summer. I'm going to do these by it now for $12. It is a set of 4 homemade placemats. They are rather thick. It almost feels like a quilt in a way because they're so thick. And they're very pretty yellows and blues and greens and some like peachy pink color there. Really pretty, $12. It is a set of 4. I did not make these, but somebody did. I would not have time to make stuff like this. I'd love to think I could. I don't even know if I could make something like this, but anyway, really pretty for the summer if you like something like that. Now we're going to go from that into sterling, right like that. I've got a gorgeous, gorgeous sterling Navajo ring. Oh yeah, this one is size 7 3/4. And this one, guys, is going to start out at 50. Guys, it is really clean. It looks brand new. It really does. And it is in fabulous condition. It is marked. It's got the dollar sign, copyright, and it says sterling. And yes, I tested it. Forgive me, my nails are kind of jacked up, guys. I haven't got them done yet. But it is sterling. It tested sterling. It's beautiful. I'm starting this out at 50. This is a band, and what it has on it is some Indian warriors. And you've got, let's see if I can do this. The little bands right here have crushed turquoise, the stone, in these little bands. And then you've got a Navajo warrior who's got a tomahawk and a shield. The next one is a warrior with the bow and arrow. So it goes every other one. And it's just, I mean, it's cool. If you're into Navajo jewelry, this one's nice. Now, here's what I like about this band, y'all. This could be for a man, a woman, no matter what sex you are. It does not matter. This would be perfect for anybody. It really would. It's not ultra feminine. It's not ultra masculine. It can work for anybody. And it's just wonderful. 7 3/4 on this one. I know it's kind of an odd size. It's not a standard size, but that's what it is falling on right there. 7 3/4. That's what the band looks like on the inside. And yeah, hi Claudette, how are ya? So I'm going to put that up, and if you're interested, just let me know. And you won't even have to clean that one, guys. There's no patina on that band. I don't see any. It's nice and shiny, all cleaned up. All right. For my third one, I've got a really pretty red vase. It is glass. And it just needs, it's dusty, guys, so it's going to need a little washing. Not too bad, though. The dust is free. Is the ring signed? Yes, it is. It is signed. It's got the dollar sign, then it's got the copyright, and then it says the word sterling on the inside. Right there. So, yep, it's got the dollar sign and the copyright and the word sterling. And it's a Navajo band. That's the only marking on it. So, hopefully that helped. It's not 15. Yeah, it's 50. It's $50.
Hey, Robin, I know you're driving.
Probably a typo.
It was 50, not 15.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, I'd be in for that if I could do it right now. Just saying.
Yeah, I love Navajo jewelry. I mean, if you.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have allowed her to have done that. I just wouldn't have, because I could tell you she showed it so well. It is the real thing.
Yeah, this is tested. It's real Navajo. It's a real Navajo turquoise band. It's the real deal. This one right here, guys, this one's going to start out at $14. I love the like carving, as it were, on this one. the carving is popped out as opposed to a carving like inward, if that makes any sense. So texturally, you can feel that raised, banding kind of, and they made it look kind of like when they make like stained glass type of thing. But it's a beautiful vase. Like I said, it's a little dusty. It needs a good wash. But I do want to show you there is one little flaw on this so that everybody can see. Let's show it right there. There is some discoloration. I'm going to drop this down to 10. I'm going to start this out at 10. There is a section right here that has color loss. But, you can always put that in the back if that bothers you at all. You can always just put it in the back. But there is a little bit of the red that is not there, right in that spot right there. But other than that, it's good to go. Like I said, it's just dusty. And I thought it was beautiful with the red. So that's number 3 for me.
Give me a second. I almost bounced myself out of here.
That'd be bad.
I almost did it. Now I know how it can happen. So, hey, y'all. We're going to start off with the giveaway. I didn't forget, and I'm glad I waited because Soupy came in. So, Mr. Steph, can you put stop signs in, please?
Mm-hmm. There we go.
All right. So, series fault. But the number is 12. 12. And remember, if no one comes in on my number, we go with the immediate number above. If there's no one above, which there's got to be someone over, the number 12. But.
And Robin is the winner today.
Ooh, Robin Bye.
She had 22.
Robin Bye. No one came in at 12, so the next closest number is 22. So congratulations, Robin Bye. Girl, get where you're going safe, please. Or at least pull over before you jump in chat.
I think she's using it.
She may be doing speech to text or whatever they call that, but let me get her written down. Robin Bye. Congrats, Robin. And we've got 3 more giveaways. Y'all, if you're new to me, FYI, if you gotta go cook dinner, if you gotta go chase the baby, if you gotta go do whatever you gotta do, as long as I have your information, right? That's the importance of filling that drop form out. It won't matter. You'll get your giveaway no matter what that way. Otherwise, I just move on. I don't have time, especially right now in this season of my life, to break off and start chasing people for 2 or 3 weeks. I did that last year. I can't do that no more. So I hope y'all can understand. I just got to, I don't know why I can't write and talk at the same time, but.
Because it's the same size of your brain.
Is it the same side of your brain? That's weird. All right, Robin Bye. You got that one. Let's see. We're putting them there. Alrighty. All right. What would y'all like
put
to
in a number, Karen, from either 1 to 125.
Yeah, between 1 and 125. And the way we do the giveaways is if someone doesn't come in exactly on their number, and so that'll tell you how long I've been following Dawn's channel. That's not to call her out, but yes, we all pull a little bit of inspiration, and I went in one evening on hers, and I threw a number out, and her number was one above what I chose, and she chose the number above it. I'm like, wait a minute, I was closer, and so they explained it, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I like that, so I adopted that exact thing. But I do need your job. I need the job form filled out if I don't already have your information, or I need you to email me because I can't do it right now, right? I need y'all to come to the table and at least give me your info. All right, we're going to get started. If there's something particular that y'all would like to see in my background, there is a lot in my background that's for sale, but there are a few things that are, well, I fell in love with them, so they're staying in my background for a minute.
My vase is hidden anyhow.
Your vase is hidden. My black cats from Kansas City are amazing. My Indiana rooster, y'all, let me show you this. Okay. If I don't break it, that would be sad, because the reseller I purchased this from is in the back room right now. Or in the basement, whatever y'all call it. Okay. So, FYI, I take seriously who I collab with and why. And you don't have to understand why. I'm just glad you're here to support both of us and give Mr. Steph, a hard time. So we are going to start. Did I give you that card?
Right.
I set
Right
it down.
there.
Thank you. All right. So S229 is a starting bid of $8. This is precious. And it's also a precious moment. It's in its original box and packaging. And if that wasn't enough, y'all, I know you're ready to see it. Here's the paperwork. This baby is marked 1991. Now, I scored this today because menopause told me I need to go take a drive, and I seen my local Honey Hill, and I'm like, hey, that's a cool place. Let's go do some retail therapy, and I did. And this is the result. So, check this out. I don't know if I can. Would you read the back of the box? It's got a story.
So the artist of the Precious Moments collection. Inspirational artist Sam Butcher is highly regarded by collectors the world over for his poignant, teardropped-eyed children with their heartwarming messages of love, caring, and sharing. Sam attributes his remarkable talent to the gift from God, and he finds inspiration for many of his subjects in the Bible and in nature. The Precious Moments collection beautifully interprets Sam's inspired illustrations in fine collectibles, each an exquisite tribute to both the artist and the inspiration that will reach out and change your life forever.
All right, this stands 5 1/4. Right. Let me sit down because I've got glass in my hand, and last week didn't go off well. It is over 5 inches tall, but I can't quite read the rest. So it's measuring just below 5.5 inches. The base from side to side is almost 3.5 inches, and front to back is 3 inches. Now, this Precious Moments, I'm cool if no one's interested in her, because check it out. I don't even know if I can move my fingers like that now. How do you do that? Is it like, I don't know. All right, Mr. Steph can do it. Apparently, I'm dyslexic today. Y'all, you can call that a sunflower or any other flower, but she's cute, and she is a universal love Precious Moment. She's 1991. Check this out, y'all. You can't make that up. We're in Holy Week, which is also known as Easter, and it says Easter seals. Easter seals. So, if there's no interest, we will move on. And yes, Myra, you have absolutely my entire permission to give Mr. Steph a hard time. Just remember, he's living with a menopausal woman right now, and we give each other funky looks right now like, You're the one that chose to do this stage of life in? Oh, yeah. I do still like you. You know? Again, let me pull this paper. Would you straighten this paper out, please? And thank you. It does come with this paperwork. Y'all, this is the first time I have found. Oh, wow. So it's copyright. It's copyright 1978 through 1991. And then the top one is 1991 ENESCO Corporation. So let me get. But the reason why I like her, and it's just a bonus, is her hand signal is Patrick Murphy's. He does the.
Yeah.
Am I doing it right? No.
There you go.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what she's doing. It's just cool to find her paperwork with her. I even in estate sales, I rarely find Precious Moments paperwork in. So just know she's there. If you catch it in the replay, maybe even over the weekend, you're like, hey, you know what? I can't live without that. Hit the sister up. Alrighty. Mr. Steph. S230 is the next one. I just have to grab this bust up here without knocking my cats over.
You missed your cats. You're good.
I did miss my cats. All right, so S230 is a starting bid of $8. Now, I just sourced this, so you're getting to see it on the bus for the first time, just like I am. Now, I cannot tell you the stones, but it can tell you they feel real.
And when I Google lensed it, absolutely nothing came up on it.
Yeah, Mr. Steph, when it comes to stones, that's one thing. So when I'm telling you stones that I'm pretty certain are real, it's going to be these, and this stone. Those, you're just going to have to take me at my word for it, or you're just going to have to leave this with me. Either way,
I think it's a handmade piece, but the clasp on the back is unreal.
I cannot think of what this rock is, and if Jess was, well, I guess
is it howlite?
No, it is not howlite. And then the other stones, the really small shining ones, I'm not sure what those are. They could be glass, right? Now check out this clasp. It is a toggle clasp, but this is a different one. This is... Do you see that on the screen?
And it's not marked or anything.
Yeah.
Took a look.
Mr. Steph wasn't able to find a mark. I'll overlook it really quick because, you know, there's a couple places sometimes they hide them. So here's your toggle. Okay. I will get a measurement on it for y'all. I will tell you, you will not find these particular set of beads. Forget it being a jewelry piece right now. You're not going to find this strand anywhere for under $12 unless someone's wanting to give it away. All right, so there is that part, and then the toggle. I don't know if I can. Yeah, there's a little leaf on the toggle. And then since I've got it open, I need to move that milk glass. The milk glass is you're gonna put a number on the milk glass, Mr. Steph, while I'm measuring this, if you don't mind, please. It looks like it's running right at 19.5 without the toggle. With the toggle, you're looking at about 20 and about 20.5. Okay, and that's with it. The weight is there, the feel is there, and yes, they're cool. Even though I have a fan on in this, right?
I mean, I'm sure the stones are real. I do know the beads are plastic in between.
Not the round ones.
Not the round ones.
You're talking these.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't necessarily be plastic. They're probably acrylic. I don't know. They're kind of. Some of them feel like glass. So, but if there's no interest, it's cool. It can hang out with me. Matter of fact, I just put it in my drawers of stuff. If you have to come back and review, that's where the necklace is. Yes, y'all. Right now, my short-term memory is unreliable. All right, Myra.
It's S231. It needs good cleaning.
It does need a good cleaning, but I'm going to go ahead and show you it. And Mr. Steph can give you the info on it. It's
just a milk glass. Everything I caught up on it just stated milk glass 1980s or something. It's not in the years that we're all looking for. It's not hobnail. It's just kind of a generic milk glass brand. Starting bid on this is going to be $5. It really didn't have any real information to it. I mean, it's not marked. We just thought it looked cool when we bought it, and that's the reason why we got it. Mm-hmm. It's got kind of a, milk glass. It's different. Milk glass normally has a kind of a different look. This almost has like kind of a plastic look to the outside. It's weird. It looks like it's like one of the first that came out of the new molds. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's one of the first came out of the new molds. I mean, it's glass. It's not plastic, but it's got that gleam that. The reason, because I have experience in ceramics, in a different life. So Myra's in for $5. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down. If anyone else is interested, you can jump in for $6. And Myra, just because I haven't given it a huge, Hey, Skylar. Hey, Skylar, welcome in. I will thoroughly check it for any dings and everything else. And if I find any issue, I will email you. Because sometimes it's during the packing when I find it. The base, you know what? No. All right. All right. It's just needing cleaned. I thought there was a mark. It's just short of being 3 inches in diameter on the bottom. And I'll give it a good wipe down because that'll be a good time we're not to really check. Yeah, no, I want to clean it. Thank you, Myra. All right, let me get something. That was my 3, so we're going back over to Dawn, and she's going to show you some more amazing stuff, y'all.
Hi, Skylar. Welcome. I've got a vintage glass like casserole dish, and I have filled it with jewelry. So this is going to be a jewelry lot, and I am going to start this all out at $23. I can't show you all the jewelry, but I will show you some of it. This is a vintage glass bake casserole dish. It is not the divided one. They do have a divided one. They also have like a glass, serving bowl. This is the oval. There is no division in this dish. This is the vintage green daisy. And Glass Bake, they made their stuff right here in the USA. So in here, I will show you there are brooches, earrings, bracelets, necklaces. Obviously, these are all costume, but there's a ton. I do not have the exact number. I don't know, but I'll show you some of the pieces I have in this. I have at least two. I have a brooch and a pin, and they are really neat. This is the pin. That almost looks like a notebook with a heart, black enamel. I really love this one. This one is super pretty with the root beer barrel colored stones. And embossing in the back reminds me of 1928. Now it's called 2028. But quite possibly could be 1928. I don't know. It could be something else. I didn't look this one up, but these are the 2 pins that are in there. I do have a brand new carded paparazzi. This is one of those wrap bracelets, if you will, all blingy. You wrap around your wrist a couple times, that sort of thing. I do have some earrings in here as well, but there's all kinds of necklaces. This is a stone pendant necklace right here, and it's a rather big stone. It's really good size. It's pretty chunky. It's on a longer chain. It does have an extender to it. This is one of those mesh chains, and it's really pretty. It's banded like agate in that blue, kind of like a true blue color, which is fantastic. So there is some stone. There's this, this is a costume ring. It is not marked. This is a size 8. It is open in the back. Yeah, there's no marking. It is open in the back where the stones are. So there's all kinds of, this is glass, black faceted glass beads. There's all kinds of nice pieces in here. There's just a lot in here. And if anybody wants this, starting at $23. And I usually, for those that don't know me that well, when I do jewelry lots like this, I usually throw some more pieces in there. Once you put a bid in, I chuck in a piece or 2 extra at least. So you are getting the vintage dish as well as all the jewelry, and there's several pieces in there. It would take me forever to show you each and every piece. But all right.
Hey, I will tell you that Steph has bought a lot of jewelry lots from Dawn, and they are unbelievable lots.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh
guys.
yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the package that came in. Probably not the one in circulation. I'm talking the one before that.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna sell it tonight. I mean, if I was more prepared, I might have. But we're gonna show people what they can expect from you if they're not, familiar with you.
Yeah, and guys, you do. Chances are you're gonna get, branded stuff. It's not all like unbranded. You usually get stone, at least one piece of stone. Just like I said, just costume that I have. So I've got this really nice top here. This is from JM Collection. They say extra large. Now, I just did the pit to pit. It is not a true extra large. This is plus size. The pit to pit is 26. That's before the stretch. This can go up to a small 4X, okay? So I am going to start out this top really beautiful. I'm going to start it out at 7. This has got some blues, green, black, white, and gray. This has 3/4 inch sleeves on it. And the stitching is raised all over this top. Really, really nice. It's got the yoke in the back, and it's very comfortable material. This is not scratchy at all. You are going to be very comfortable wearing this. So the pit to pit, I'm going to check it again just to make sure I was telling you the truth. This is why I always do the pit to pit on shirts. because that is not a true extra large. 26 pit to pit is not a true fitting extra large. So that's why I do the pit to pit. Let me see. Did I say 26? I'm sorry. 24 inches pit to pit. Well, 24 and a half.
Just a sec. I think it's my internet.
Okay.
It's not skipping on.
It's not skipping?
No.
Okay.
24 and a half, but it can stretch, guys, to 30 and a half, which, like I said, is the beginning of a 4X. So basically a 2X to a 4X could wear this. And a 1X, you could wear this too. If you're a little bit bigger up top, you could certainly wear this as well. Just make sure you know your pit to pit, because when you purchase clothing or shoes from me, you're buying as is, and there's no refunds if it's not your correct size. That's why I do the pit to pit. That way you know. All right, my next one is this is a skirt. Yep. This is by Cato. It's a size medium. And I'm going to start this one, guys, at 8. I thought this was really cute. It's a black and white, like printed, like graphic printed skirt. It's got a ruffle on the bottom, so it's very flouncy at the bottom, which is nice. So that this would be good in the summer as well as the winter. And this is very, very soft material. Once again, it's not scratchy at all. That's an elastic band, so it does stretch. I'll give you the measurement as is before the stretch, and then I'll tell you what it is at the maximum. So right now, it's as is 33 inches, and it stretches to 40. 33 to 40 inches around the waist. Honestly, at 33 inches, that's not your standard size medium. It's bigger. So if you are a true medium, this might be big on you. Just know that going into it. I would definitely say more of a large, extra large to 1X maybe, depending on, your size. But that was number 3 for me.
What was the measurement on that, Mr. Steph? Had to step off.
This was 33 inches to 40.
Okay.
So 33 inches is not a true size medium. It's bigger.
Exactly.
I'll tell you this. I've got a bit of a stomach, and I could wear this. I'm more of an extra large, and I could wear this.
Right.
So if you're a medium, like I said, it probably will be big on you. So you might not want to purchase it if you're a true medium. Just saying. But, you would have to measure your waist to know what you truly are.
All right, Dawn. All right, y'all. I can assure you, if I could have not hid my pretty clothes, go figure, I've got clothing I purchased from Dawn. I got a black shimmery shirt that I got from her a while back. I've worn it once, maybe twice, and then it's somewhere in the closet. So, it is what it is. But I'm going to start off, which means I'm gonna only show 2 items, because I'm going to show them what they can expect if they've never received a purchase from a box from her. So, y'all, this box is a recent box, meaning in the last 30 days. Okay. For one, I got a card. The card's probably somewhere back there or in the desk because I liked it that well. John left a personal note in there of just appreciation. I probably purchased this lot because I like that. But past that, she had some really good bargains. I think pretty much every show, in my opinion, on her jewelry lots. And if you don't catch it one day, come back another one. Do you still have the green blouse? Give me a minute, Myra, and I'll check. Was it... Let's see, what did I show yesterday? There was a toward one I showed that was green. Past that, everything should be in that.
Yep.
When I show stuff, y'all, unless I have multiple shows that day, I keep my show items. That's a dress, not a blouse.
Okay, well, it was green. And
That is green, though. You're right. Anyways, I'm going to show this while Mr. Steph looks for... Okay, so there's those. I really didn't overlook it too much because I've had life going on. So I'm just going to pour it out in the box to show y'all. And then we'll move on. I get jewelry from Dawn from time to time, and I put it in my jewelry lots, usually my cigar jewelry boxes. And I can tell you, there's usually typically at least one marked piece in every package. That all came from her recently, and I'll tell you what, it was worth it, including the shipping. She does not overcharge for her shipping, and she's serious. If she's going to ship, she's going to ship. When she invoices, she invoices.
oh, yeah, it's gone, Myra.
So it is gone.
Yeah, it's the cultural one.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Mm-hmm.
I can already see it's in a sold box. So, sorry, Myra, but with that said, I'll keep an eye out for another. Are you looking for just that particular green, or is it something else you're looking for? Because those particular garments, I'm able to source, maybe not on the drop of a hat, but within usually a week or 2 weeks, I can do it. Let's see, what is our...
Do like a small jewelry lot? Do you have any other jewelry to throw in it? Or?
Dude, I've never sourced in our honey hole and then brought a jewelry lot because usually there's more pieces in it. All right, you know what? Y'all, we're just going to roll with it. All right, so you're paying for this and anything goes in it. So you're getting this. It's just a purple. It's not blue. It's purple. You're going to have to give me a number. I didn't write one down, please.
232.
All right. None of this is tested. Yes, I have a tester. This stuff I just got literally before we came live because I had to go do some retail therapy because, yeah, it was cheaper.
What are you going to start it at?
Let's do $12 start bid.
Okay.
So you get that one. Let me look. When I sourced it, I tried to look to see that there's... Where's my thing here? Let me make sure all these stones, because sometimes those smaller stones are hard to see if they're missing.
That's pretty. I love the bling.
So I'm only new to showing stuff through the camera, so I hope I'm showing it well enough. All the stones are there. It is unmarked, y'all. So, you know. FYI, it won't just come in that container. I will separate it so you don't have to deal with tingled stuff. That's what Mr. Steph's been doing. He's going through even the jewelry that was on the bus that I might have already started loving. So yeah, I'm gonna be sad, but you know what? It is what it is. So you get this little heart. I can tell you the chain.
Hi, Hippie.
Hey, Hippie, welcome in, girl. We are on the $12 start bid for this. I can tell you it's going to be worth it. So I have not tested any of this. I do not see a mark on that one. That's number 2. Number 3, let me get to it. This is a wooden, let's just call it a disc for right now, okay? It's probably wrong. Any of y'all in chat, including Dawn that's in the back, in the background. Oh, wait. Wait. Let me check that. That looks okay. No, it's not. It just needs cleaned. But the stone is there. So you get that. You get the heart. And you get the key. And this is the chain. Well, let me grab my bust. Where is my bust? Is it on your side? No, it's in my seat. I need to be showing this instead of behaving like a rookie. I apologize, y'all.
Mhm.
I could do measurements. If someone's interested, I can give you measurements. Everything's being sold as is, and it's being sold unmarked. So if you end up with a marked piece, then
It slipped by.
it
us
slipped.
looking.
It slipped by. So there's a clasp. This does look like it's got some tarnishment as far on the chain. It looked like it was supposed to be silver, but it looks like the metal underneath that's probably coming through. I do my best to describe stuff as best I can, and I'll tell you what, if I know there's a condition issue after the sale and someone's purchased it, you get an email. So this one, these beads are amazing.
Put my
What?
earbud- Nothing. My earbud died, I guess.
Okay. So we're going to say these are faux pearl. Definitely looks like it definitely feels and looks like dyed halite. So we got 3. I think there's 3. So that would be number 4 in there. And the starting bid is $12, y'all. Do we have any fur baby parents in the chat? This is yellow. It's more than yellow. It's got the rainbow, so it's iridescent. Is it? Is it iridescent? Okay. Silver toned. I do not see a tag. I do not see a mark. So I'm going to show you the front first. Yes, it shimmers better in person, but there you go. This is $12 start bid, y'all. Here's your clasp. I'm not doing measurements right now because this is literally stuff I just sourced before I came live. This one isn't going in unless someone's interested. All right, we got Dawn in. All right, Dawn. Now you're going to see.
So Don's in for 12, looking for 13.
Oh, that's pretty.
I was going to keep that if no one came in.
That's beautiful.
Now you know how it's small. So let me get you a size comparison.
This is an awesome lot. I love that last one you just showed too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a necklace as well, but just to give you this crown is about the average size, of the crown necklaces. So it's it's not tiny, but it's not huge either. But I'm telling you, this is big enough that you could, if you didn't want to wear it, you could put it on your sun visor, or not your sun visor, but your mirror.
oh yeah.
That's a sun catcher all day. Give me a second, because this chain just went in my dresser. Well, the drawer. All right, so let me grab the bust. So that's in there, Dawn. So that's 5, I believe. Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Wake up. I need to get rid of the stuff, but I don't need to give it away.
Yeah.
All right. So this is unmarked. It doesn't really look gold to me. It might be. My vision's been impacted right now because of my hormones. Dawn, there is a little knot in this chain.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
I have a couple that I'm working on myself that I hate to see some knots in, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta mess with that one.
All right, we got 12 Mr. Stuff. We're going to let it roll for just another couple minutes. So we got a Leah Sophia. Wait, let me.
I didn't look. I just missed it.
No, I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it in a. I just got to figure. It is a Leah Sophia marked. So if you know who Leah Sophia is, I do. I don't know if the marking showing, but that's the tag for Leah Sophia. Now this is kind of tangled, so give me a second because it's a 2-strand. And yeah, it's marked here Leah Sophia too. So give me just a second. We're not going to count it down yet, but I'm telling you, as soon as I'm done putting in what I'm putting in here, we're marking it sold to Dawn if no one else comes in. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just show it the best I can, and I'll make sure it's not like that when we mail it out. So done.
Oh, that's cool.
So the bottom one looks almost like a wheel for a ship with a sunflower. Hey, I've been seeing sunflowers, and it's probably a daisy, but hey. And then there's another one. So it's layered, you know, the smaller one's just above that one. And I apologize.
Right.
I apologize. It's a little tangled, but I'll get that.
I had it untangled when I set it there, but.
Alrighty. So let me see that one. All right, we're going to show the back of this one. So this is a chunkier. So this is the back. This is the back of that heart. Let me see. Okay. All this is untested. And all the jewelry I'm showing y'all was sourced in the village. So chances are there, you know, even if it doesn't appear to be marked, you got to look if you get something from me, because most of the places I source from is in a 30-mile perimeter of Fort Riley, Kansas. What's the significance of that? It means my neighbors, you know,
have been all over the world.
Have been all over the world, sometimes stationed for a couple of years, and when they come back to stateside, what do you think they bring with them? So this is a shorter necklace, which makes me think, and my grandma did confirm she's 87, y'all. She's feisty. She said that the smaller necklaces aren't made for teenagers. It usually means they're old. And I was like you're old? And she goes, sometimes. And then this one's a small one as well.
It doesn't have.
And I lost track. So well, I'm gonna pull them out and I'm gonna tell you how many there are. So you get that one, and I don't know if the pearls are real or faux. Whether they definitely don't look like ocean pearls. So if they're real, they would be fresh water, but they don't. I didn't touch them enough to know. So you get that one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hi everyone.
10.
Who I forgot?
11 and 12, which means Don is getting this for $1 a piece. 11 pieces of jewelry. There are marked pieces in there.
And it is sold.
And it's sold. Thank you, Don.
Thank you. I love that one gold, the one that had the gold like glass stones, and I really love that one. I can't wait to wear that one.
I can't wait till the package that's in circulation gets to me, because I'm telling, and it don't take long to get from you to me.
Yeah,
But,
it doesn't take that long.
But I know you put extra stuff in there just like you were telling them. And so I'm excited to see what else you put in there because I wasn't paying attention. Can you mark that?
Mhm.
I think it's that one. No, maybe not. I don't know. I am not as organized as I should have been today. Y'all, I wasn't going to sell this. I was going to hold on to it for a hot minute for two reasons. You know, numbers mean everything to me. Also, it is Holy Week, Easter week. You know, I'm not religious as far as organized religion. That's my preference. I don't judge anyone for theirs. So please behave. This is purple, not blue. It is a cross. It looks
S233.
It looks brand new, don't it? It's over 10 years old. In fact, it's over 20 years old.
What are you starting?
2003, $8. Y'all, I think someone like maybe put it in their drawer because typically that's where I put stuff when I can't decide what I want to do with it. I'll stick it in the drawer because then I can go to the drawer and find it. I might have to open all 9 of them, but hey, I'll find it. I am going to give a measurement. It does feel kind of like acrylic or something. Like, it does not feel wood. It feels like, you know, you could break it if, you know, you dropped it in the wrong way. But it is silver tone hook back there. That's built in, so it doesn't. So this will lay flush on your wall. All right. I will get a measurement, and then we're going to go back over there to Dawn because I showed you what you can expect from her. And, you know, time management is actually a real deal. Who knew? I won't rush her. If she needs an extra minute or two, that's fine. 7.5 inches tall, 5.25 inches wide. Mr. Stuff, can you hold that to make sure it don't fall, please? This looks brand new. It doesn't feel like someone sat there and held it. You know, when you touch things so often, you leave your oils and all that on there. This is what? 3/4? It's 3/4 of an inch. So it appears it feels brand new. I cannot believe this is as old as my youngest soldier in combat boots. So now you know why 2003 means so much to me. Yes, I know I put information out there, so it's like little stuff there. Someone collected all those little, you know, pebbles, whatever they might think. Hey, I know stuff. Guess what? You got to have me on another platform to really have a good idea of who I am aside from just here. So, Dawn, are you ready to come back up? Or did I say a price? I didn't, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Did I? Okay. All
Yep.
right. I don't see any interest. If you're ready, I'll bring you back up.
I'm ready. I've got another top here. This is a size 1X. And I'm going to do the pit to pit real quick. We're going to start this one at 7. It's a size 1X, but I'm going to do the pit to pit because you never know. You never know whether it's going to be bigger than what they say, smaller, or the perfect size, right? So this is 25 inches pit to pit, and it does stretch. So this can stretch up to the beginning of a 3X. So basically 1, 2, and 3X could wear it. But as far as a 3X, it would be the smaller 3X. There's the tag. This is a navy top that has paisley print. And it's like fuchsia and blue and white paisley print. It's got the silver tone buttons. It's got the gathered bands up here on top of the shoulder. It is very stretchy. It gives you some darts in the back for extra, volume back there if you need it. This is one of those easy breezy tops that's perfect for the summer. You're not going to sweat in this one. If you do sweat, though, this is that type of material that it's going to dry very, very quickly, very quickly. So let me give you the fabric content as soon as I find the tag. 96% polyester, 4% spandex. So good amount of stretch. Nice summer top if you need one. That starts at 7. Now we're going to switch for my second one, and we're going to go to a purse. And this is a Vera Bradley purse. I'm going to start it out at 30. Right there is the nameplate right there. And I like this one because it's not her typical print or colors. These are softer colors in like bright peach and different shades of blue. And this is more of a satchel bag with the handles. And off to work Bob goes. Yep, he just left. So he's on his way. Here's what I love about this one. This also is not atypical of Vera Bradley. This has several pockets. And, she does put pockets in her bags, but she doesn't do a lot of this type of style. So we go to the back compartment, and of course, these are fully lined. Another thing that's different about this bag compared to her normal is the lining in this is not another alternating print fabric, like same color but different print. This is just a light baby blue, and it's got diamonds. I'll see if you can. I'll put it up. I don't know if you can see it, but in the diamonds it has the VB for Vera Bradley. So there's that. There's the next compartment. It does have the zipper compartment. Also on this side, it has the wall slip pockets for your phone, for your to-go Kleenexes, your compact mirror, whatever. It's got another compartment just like the back, which is really great. Snap magnetic closures, except the middle one is the zip. It does have the Vera Bradley on the zipper pull, and just a really nice bag if you like Vera Bradley. Of course, her stuff is washable. This is just in really great shape, but I love the fact that it is washable. So if you are a mom on the go and you have kids and your purses, ladies, when you have the minor kids and it's like you're in and out of your purses and so are they, and it gets really grubby. This is the purse you want to get because you can wash it, which really makes it nice. All right. My last one, this is a glass platter, and I just love this one. I think it is the cutest thing. I'm going to start it at 12. It's a big old fish. And it has the detail work on the back. And it looks like Nemo. That's what it looks like. The way they did the detail looks like Nemo, which I love. I think it's so cool. Big old platter. I mean, you can hold a lot on this one. Turn it into a, veggie tray, a fruit tray, whatever. Meat and crackers, whatever. It's going to hold a lot of food, which I love. So if you do entertaining at all, this would be a great platter. The different holidays that come up, and maybe you want to make a bunch of finger sandwiches. This would be a great one for that. It's big enough you could separate the different sandwiches in different columns. It's so big.
You have no idea. I've got the board in the little thing that would go great with that. I mean, you could do a package deal.
Oh yeah. Hey, there you go. Yeah, a charcuterie board.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's awesome.
That would look really amazing too.
And that was 3 for me.
All righty. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, Dawn, before I bump you down, your jewelry lot, the dish jewelry lot, you started at 23, right?
Yep.
Would you take 25 for it?
Would I take 25?
Yeah, take 25 for it. Girl, I know there was that mark. Listen, all right, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 23 for it. And then while I'm showing, I'd like you to choose randomly 3 of those PPs, and we're going to do a giveaway as well. So we're doing our giveaways, and we're going to do 3 giveaways on your channel as well.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I will tag it and bag it for you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, honey. Y'all, just so you know, Dawn does the same thing and other channels that she supports. So we are not doing anything, that the other hasn't done. I mentioned that I had a card from her. Here it is. Okay, where are we starting, Mr. Steph? We're going to start with another giveaway. So let's go with another giveaway.
So anyone that's come in, drop a number between 1 and 125.
Yep. 1 and 125. We're going to give you about 30 seconds. That is more than a lag. And it's a sun catcher. It's a window cling. It's whatever you'd like it to be. This is brand new out of the package today. I think it's acrylic. It's definitely not real glass. Because I wouldn't be treating it like this. So this is what you're getting.
Stop signs are in.
Stop signs are in. And do remember, if no one comes in on my number, we go with the one immediately above this number. If there's no one above my number, we go with the one immediately below it has not won yet. So for this, you need to have number 77. Why? Because Siri tried to give Mr. Stephanie 77 3 times. Who is it?
Kathy.
Kathy,
Yeah,
if you're
78.
still here, this is 78. No one came in at 77, and her number is right above. So congratulations, Kathy. Okay.
Yep, she's here.
Woo, woo. Congratulations. In case you didn't hear, because,
And
I
all
don't
numbers are good.
I don't have enough patience to wait for the lag before I start talking again, which drives me crazy when I'm in someone else's chat, so I apologize. That's going in your box. Congratulations again. All right. So, let's go with that. It's kind of irresistible. I didn't know if I could get this out. Mr. Steph, I'm going to have a number because this is another thing that's sourced.
S234.
S234, and it's going to be a starting bid of $3. $3. It's an angel. She's green. She's not a dark green, and she's lighter than this green. So I don't.
$3, you said?
$3 start bid. Her trim is in gold. I do not see a marking on her. She is breakable. She almost feels ceramic. She's either ceramic or porcelain. She doesn't feel porcelain. Okay. She is clean. She was picked up out of the village today. She's got blonde hair. Looks like maybe blue eyes. Alright, I'm going to get a measurement on her. Sorry, y'all. I do have another camera, but, you know, when we was in the other sales area, it didn't work out well. So, and I do see that she signed as well. So I would say this is probably like an artesian piece. All right, to her head, she is 3 1/4, but to the tip of her wing is Mr. Steph. When it's between 4, sorry y'all, I can't math today. When it's between 4 inches, but less than 1/4.
Eighth.
All right, thank you. It's somewhere between 4 and 4 1/8 inches tall. The wingspan is 2 1/4 here. Wide, she is 2 inches front to back. At her, you know, widest is 1 3/4 ish. Now, let me see how. All right. I want to make sure. It's hard to see it. Oh, there. You see it? See then where it's inscribed in there? The initials are J.E. J.E. And she's $3 start bid. If you're catching the replay, use the keyword Green Angel to claim in the chat or via email. And when those are taken that way, it's not a starting bid. It's a buy it now for the starting bid price. All right. So that was 1. We're going to go with 2. This is 2007. New in the box. It is S54. Buy it now, $12. Yesterday it was a starting bid. It will not come below $12. I'll list it online. If it means I don't list for a couple more months. You're going to see why. Mr. Steph, when you get it put in there, I need you to read the back of it. This is Hallmark Keepsake, A World of Freedom. Christmas ornament, 2007. Now, I can show you a little bit of it, but will not take it out of its manufacturing packaging in order to show more without at least someone claiming it. And then they can choose whether or not. I will pull it up enough. So that is the size of a coin, probably a rounded nickel. So 2007. And then, yes, I did purchase it because I am a military mom ×2. One of my soldiers in combat boots is or was active in the chat a little bit ago. He hung himself out to dry that way a few months ago. He's cool with y'all knowing.
All right. A World of Freedom. The men and women of the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard dedicate their lives.
Give me a second. I just dropped it on the laptop.
To defending our freedom across the globe.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a remarkable gift that they give to our nation, never to be taken lightly and never to be forgotten. This keepsake ornament honors these heroes, past and present, who serve and protect the red, white, and blue. Especially during the holidays, we remember them and important contributions that they make to ensure a world of freedom and peace for all.
All right. You heard me say I wasn't going to take it out of the plastic before, so somewhere on YouTube forever. Is going to be that I pulled this out. I'm going to show you why. Because I can see through the plastic. This is a globe, right? In the plastic, you can't see the detail. So if that devalues it, well, I'll keep it. I'll send it to one of my military mamas for sure. The U.S. American flag is the biggest, and it's in the center. And then you have the Marines. You have the Coast Guard. You have the Navy. This is 2007, y'all. You have the Air Force. And you have the Army. What does it state on the box, Mr. Steph? It states just that, right? That's all the flags, right?
It has all of them, yeah.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I didn't miss one. And then on the back of the coin, it says
Army, Navy,
honor, courage, sacrifice, and loyalty.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard are all the flags that are in there.
In its original box, and then 2007, they were wanting $16.50 above the border. They wanted $22.98. $22.98. So it's moved to a buy it now of $12. It will not come below that price. And not just because of what it is, but because of the cost of goods, y'all. I cannot continue giving my inventory away, and I'm not talking the giveaways, okay? That's all calculated in. All right, that was 2?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we got some bases. I did not Google lens these, so they could be something really special.
What's on the paper? Because I thought I Googled it. Oh, okay.
That is not going to be the starting bid. You're going to double it, and it's going to be for choice. Which means that they're bidding on one if they want both. I'm looking for condition issues, y'all.
I'm going to renumber them since.
You're fine.
So they're S235.
So I do not see anything. I don't see any of the pedals broke on this one. There may be some paint loss from normal wear because this wasn't made in this decade. So you got purple, you got pink, you got white with blue tips, you got yellow, and then you got a pinkish red. Shoot, that's what it was. Thank you. See, Kraken, all you gotta do is just keep jumping. I will get to you right after I showed this on you.
No, he just said, hey.
No, he's got some above in chat.
Yeah, he just was a joke.
Oh, okay. It was just a joke.
Yeah.
All right. So just normal wear and tear. Aside from if the carrier was to be obnoxious with your package, it's a buy it now, or not buy it now. It is buy at your risk. Anyone who has purchased from us knows that Mr. Steph does package very well. We have had recently something break that Mr. Steph still can't wrap his mind around it. We're not going to discuss it in open chat or open air. He's just got to figure out. Now, let me see. All right, so this, now we're going to do a buy it now because I see a missing flower. So this one does have a condition issue. This one does not, other than regular wear. This one, do you see it? It's missing the flower. It's like it's just missing. You can feel it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You wouldn't notice it if it was like up on the shelf. Honestly, and I'm not saying that to sell it. But like from right here, you can notice it if you're looking at it. And of course, if you put them together, which is why I'm surprised I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I guess when they sourced them, they were sitting on a shelf right next to each
They
other.
were. But let's move that to, let's just do a bite now for both for the price I said for choice. Does that make sense?
Sure.
If not, I guess I can come back and review the. Okay. Was that 3?
Yep. Well,
or is that 2?
the angel, the ornament, and the decorative vase.
Okay, I want to
So
make
that's
sure I was counting right. I'm not mathing right today.
Well,
All right.
neither am I.
So
It's
we're
been a long
headed
week.
back up to Indiana to see Daniel. Just give me a second because I haven't mastered this. They make it look good.
Hey, that's okay. Half the time, if I am not totally woke up or have coffee and I go live, man, it looks like I just started.
For real, yeah.
I mean, I can't talk. I get tongue tied. I don't know, I forget the brand name, or I just ramble or something. It's always something. I have a milk glass pedestal dish here. This is the grapevine. This is the fruit one. This is by Natco out of Cleveland, Ohio. Made right here in the USA. This is vintage, of course. I'm going to start this out, guys, at $13. It's got the embossed grapes. And then on this side, it's the cherries. And it goes every other one. It's scalloped. This is milk glass. There is no flea bites to this. No break or anything in this one. Really nice pedestal dish. Very large. It can hold quite a bit, this one. Depending on, what you want to use it for. But, you could use it if you wanted to use it, to store something. It could literally be used in any room of your house. For example, if it was the kitchen, you could, you could have it from anything from a candy dish to, you could maybe put some shorter like utensils in there and have a really fancy utensil dish. If you stored it in your bathroom, you could put, ladies, you could put like your scrunchies or your ponytail holders or barrettes in there. So literally, you could do whatever, unless, you just want to put it in your curio cabinet and just display it. But really good shape. Really, really nice if anybody wants it. My second item is a choice of 2. This is going to be buy it now for $12 each. And these are those artisan-made pens, really fancy desk pens. And I got these in Michigan, my old stompy grounds. A lot of you know that if you know me at all, I spent most of my life in Michigan. And that's where these came from. There was a person that made these with some glass beads. So it is buy it now for $12 each. I can't remember if this is blue or black. I want to say black, but let me draw. Yeah, it's black ink, and they both work. So I'm going to show you each of them separately. We have the silver tone. These are the fancy dancy pens, and they have the pink and black glass beads. This one down here is multicolor. It looks like blue and like a mauvey pink and maybe some yellow in that one. This one is an iridescent one, like an AB coated one. You got the blingy black and the pink glass beads. That's the first one. The second one is more of a copper penny color. And this has the brown and the blue beads. I love this lampwork bead down here in blue. It's got the little rosette right there. That one is, it's got like glitter, gold glitter in there. I love this multicolored bead right there. Really beautiful beads. Each one is nice. It doesn't matter which one you get. They're both fantastic.
Those are some fancy ones.
Yeah,
Those are
these
great.
are the fancy desk pins. And she made these, and I don't at all recall her name. I wish I did. But she makes all kinds of stuff. And I got a hold of these two bad boys. And, if you're a reseller like me, can you have too many pens? I always lose mine.
I'm always looking for mine.
I swear they sprout legs and they take off. I'm telling you, they do. I don't know what's going on with my desk, but that and this thing, if I don't have this around my neck, it's gone. It's somewhere. I don't know where. It's disappeared. And believe it or not, most of the time, it's not my cats that take off with it. It's me haphazardly laying it down somewhere, usually my table out front, or even the bathroom. Like after I'm finished, I'll run to the bathroom and I whip it off, and that's where it'll stay. I'm like, where is my tape?
Yeah, that it happens to me. I found it in ridiculous places because I have one. Is that seamstress tape?
Is what?
A seamstress tape? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
tape? Yeah, mine's yellow.
Oh, is it? I had a yellow one. I don't know where my yellow one is. I have a pink one, but the pink one, I don't know what the deal is with the pink one, but I think it's messed up, the pink one I got. All right, my third one, this is going to take me just a minute. I hope you don't mind, Stephanie. I'm not going to take too long, but I've got a craft lot to go. And so I've got to start this out, guys. This one's going to start out at $25. And if you're a crafter at all, man, this is a heck of a deal. And I'm not saying that because I'm selling it and I think everything's great that I sell. I'm telling you, when I do these kind of lots, I do health and beauty lots, craft lots, paper and bag lots, reseller lots, health and beauty lots, whatchamacallit lots. Whenever I do a lot, jewelry lot, you are going to get more bang for your buck. And it's always wise. I have lowered the price. I'm not going to lower it anymore because, you're getting a steal as it is. We are going to start out with the wonderful basket that everything's going in. Oh, yeah. I adore this basket. I can't get enough of it. I love it. They turned it into a house with a little wooden chimney right there. They did like a splatter paint effect. They gave it windows and doors, and it's a wicker basket that's so cool. Even the bushes. Now, this is what it's going to have inside it. To start out with, I have a brand new set of bottle brush trees. Now, if you are a crafter, you can use these for all sorts of things. We have like 4 different sizes of trees. And in these 3 colors, the gold, the green, and the cream. So we have the extra large. We have, let's see, this is the large, this. We have the large, which is about that size. We have the medium. And then we have the mini. You get all 4 sizes, and I don't know if there's 3 or 6 in each size. There's several trees, okay? So you're getting those brand new. They've never been used or anything. Next, you're going to get a total of 8 of these like rubber carrots. And these you can use for different various things. Okay, so there's 4, and I've got another 4. right there, going in. You get this brand new set of ribbon. It's the fall colors. You've got the brown, the olive green, the dark orange, and the golden yellow. Brand new. It's got the little stick pin to hold it down. Still in the package, you're getting that. You're getting 2 of these zipper bags that are reusable, full of these rosettes in different colors, different prints. I'll show you. They're stitched on mesh. Some of them have a long strand of it, and it's stitched right on some mesh. So you can cut these and place them on things. But you also have the single rosettes. That's a polka dotted one. There's, all different colors. You're getting 2 full bags. I do not know how many.
Killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, for rubber rabbits.
Yes, rubber carrots for rubber rabbits. And you're killing me. This craft lot you've shown on your channel last week, and I'm still sitting on the hens. Don't let me forget this.
You gotta. I don't know if you guys price fake flowers, but you should. You should, because they are hella expensive, really bad. You are getting this whole package. It's kind of busted open, but of these particular flowers, kind of like a tulip, and they put some glitter. They're compacted, guys. They were all scrunched together. You can move them, but this is a full, I don't know how many. There's several. You're getting that. And then, there's a sprig of these berries. And then, this alone, I was selling for $15. This is a craft lot. Now, this is not a wearable jewelry lot. This is craft, meaning these pieces either have missing stones or some of the pieces are missing, some stations, some metal. There's beads, there's shell. There probably is even stone in here, but stuff that needs repaired, and then you could wear it or resell it. But it's all like broken or missing things. Okay, for crafting, you can harvest the stones. Like if it's a bad chain or a broken chain, it's got stones on there, glass, whatever it is. You can harvest them and use them for other. It's chocked full. Now, I will say, I think in every craft lot, there is a little bit of wearable. But when I say little bit, I mean little bit, okay? Most of it is pure craft. But that is a quart-size Ziploc bag. And you are getting all of this, all of it, starting at $25. I will not go any lower. This is a heck of a deal. If you know the prices of any of this stuff, then you know what I'm talking about. So you're getting it all.
So that crafting jewelry lot's in with the crafting lot, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
If there's no interest, I'm going in at 25, y'all. I passed on this other night. I'm not passing on it again if no one's interested.
Yep. You are getting that full bag. And like I said, rosettes. Guys, I've even seen these women sew these or attach them or even glue them to their purses or like tote bags or whatever. That's another idea if you don't really know what to do with them. But
I've got family and friends, extended family, of course, but friends that make those, and I'm going to tell you, you're basically giving half of that away. And I know you know that, but I know you've held on to it too.
Yeah. It's got to go. It cannot. But I like I said, it wouldn't have went for any less because, like she said, this is a really my lots. If you get in on any of them, no matter what lot it is, you're getting a deal because I'll make sure you're going to get that deal. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Don. The only time I was ever nervous about purchasing from you was my first one, and that's just because I had never purchased from you before. But
Right.
I couldn't pass on that jewelry Christmas light. And I'll tell you what, I only opened it. That's how I lost it, right? I mean, I put it under the bed so I wouldn't lose it, but I forgot it was there. I opened it up, made sure nothing was rattling around. I didn't open the packaging, just opened it. She's the one that unwrapped it. I just made sure it was intact, because if it hadn't been, I would have needed to have let you know.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you, because you've been an inspiration to me. I'm not trying to inflate your ego, but I've learned a lot from you, and I appreciate it, because you give a lot of information out there, and it's not just for you to keep. You give it to everybody.
I thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. I try to do my very best. I'm just like y'all and probably everybody in the chat, even. No matter what I do, especially this business, I love it so much. I try to do my absolute best. Of course, at the end of the day, I'm human, and sometimes I do make those mistakes, but I'll be the first one to tell you, hey, I messed up. I gave you the wrong thing, or whatever, wrote down the wrong email, because I like to be upfront and honest. And like I said, any flaws, I'm going to tell you straight up, hey, this is missing a little bit of color, or it's chipped right here, or because I'm a buyer too at the end of the day, and I like people to be upfront and honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to give what I expect out of a reseller.
Oh, absolutely. Every piece I've ever gotten from Dawn, including the clothing, has always came in the condition in which she shipped it. And that's not to encourage anyone to purchase from her today if you're not familiar with her. This is just getting to know her. All right. So it's no pressure. These are things that she showed on her channel the other day, and I sat on them because I just couldn't do it on that particular day. Right. You have to be a responsible buyer in this community, because I'll tell you what, ghosting a buyer or a seller gets a lot of misunderstandings really quickly. We bill through PayPal, and PayPal sometimes has a hiccup with their delivery. But my point on that is, that's the reason why it's huge to listen to our routines. Life happens, but anytime you've been delayed, you've always told people.
Yeah, I try to. I definitely. Stephanie knows this because she's been in my channel for a while now. Those of you who don't know, I do videos that are just that they simply say announcements. If you decide to follow me at all, definitely watch the announcements. Sometimes it's me saying I'm going to be an hour too late. Sometimes it's me saying I'm canceling. Sometimes it's me saying my collab canceled, but I'll be on tonight. Sometimes it's there's a delay in your shipment. So if you do follow me, if you're new and you do follow me, make sure you watch those announcement videos. I used to do them, like, it seemed like once every 2 weeks. I haven't been doing as much lately, but I do them to give you a heads up what's going on in my life, what's going on in your package, where's it at, what's going on, so that you know exactly what's up with me. And so, yeah, it's, I just want to respect my customers, and, it's the least I can do to give everybody that heads up on, what they purchased or what I'm doing,
Was that your 3, hon?
Yeah. Yep. That was my 3.
Thank you. Thank you for bearing with me this evening. It is what it is. I'm going to bring myself up, y'all, and we're going to do another giveaway. And then if Dawn's ready with her 3 that I purchased, If y'all are unfamiliar with her pocket pleasers, I'm sure she'll be ready to explain that next. I'm telling y'all, Myra Elaine from the Buying Space channel is the one that actually inspired me to go to other channels and do small purchases of jewelry lots or da-da-da-da-da. And instead of that seller sending it to me, we do it for giveaways for the community. It raises the morale and reminds others that they're not alone. We all need those reminders at times. Yesterday, I needed so many of y'all on this platform and another, and y'all showed up, and I appreciate that. We don't have a chat without you. So the next giveaway, if you're coming in or came in, please drop a number between 1 and 125. I'm looking for the giveaway. This all came in the mail today, y'all. So I know it's in here, but I don't want to take it out. Maybe I should. Here, I'm going to stick this on the laptop. Now, if y'all want transparency, and you get that with me, even on the days it hurts, but hey. So I mentioned last week, maybe the week before, that I did some retail therapy during the night. This is part of that lot. So this is a metal gold tone. I don't know, y'all. This was an app that I purchased all this from. So the quality, I don't know. This is the first one I purchased to see if it was worth buying more. And it was purchased as a giveaway item. So it does come from overseas. And this is just a cool card. It's sunflowers, and it's free. So if you haven't thrown a number in, go ahead. Mr. Steph is going to drop the sunflower stop signs, and we're going to roll. Now, if you're new to our giveaways, you do not have to purchase in order to participate unless it's a giveaway that we do something else with, but we're always going to disclose that. I haven't reached that yet.
Yeah, you did, Robin.
What's up? I think I put number 22.
Yeah, she did.
Mr. Steph said he got your number in. And then Kraken, I haven't forgot the angel. We're going to start with the angel, and it's going to be a starting bid of $3. Y'all, look, I just put that backwards in there, so now you can't even see it.
All right.
But we're going to roll. Ready, not go. 102. 102. If there's no one at 102, we go with the number above. If there's no immediate one above, we go with the one immediately below. Mr. Steph is the one keeping track. This is for a bookmark. Hey, S, are you still active in chat? If so, S was in at
101.
101. There is no one above 102 and no one that came in at 102. Y'all, here's your transparency as best I can. In the moment, I know the little wheels, right, are cool to have. Until I have time to do it without being live, so I can do it in confidence, I'm just not going to do it. I don't know.
Kraken, Mary.
I don't know how you could cheat one of those prize wheels, but I've seen it misused, and I don't want to be associated with that. So, Sean?
He says, new Bible bookmark.
New Bible bookmark. Thank you. Yeah. I'm getting tongue-tied. I apologize, y'all. So, and that's cool because he's the one that got the cross as well. And Kathy, if you're still in, I was typing so fast on that. That cross was darn it, I'm not gonna be able to say the word.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes.
Is it E's or X?
E's.
All right. 311, I believe, was the passage. So, but I apologize. S came in before you, which is why I sold it to him. And I apologize because I just didn't show it correctly enough. I should have told everybody the passage. All right, so that's our second item. First item, Mr. Steph, you're going to have to tell me the number again.
S234.
So S234, she's green. I want to see the color green she is more of a green pastel. And if I'm wrong on the color, please, forgive me. Okay, she's blonde hair. It appears her eyes may be blue. Don't hold me to that. My vision's affected right now because of my hormonal imbalance. That's not to get sympathy, y'all. That's
Kraken's
to explain.
in for 3, looking for 4 more.
That's to explain that, hey, well, I guess maybe it's me admitting that maybe Mr. Staff ain't quite wrong. Other than I'm not old as dirt, because he's older. I can't remember the measurement on this, so I'm going to measure it again. It is marked JE. I believe it's probably artesian made. If this was made locally, it was probably made down in Aggieville. For anyone that's unfamiliar with my area, Aggieville, it's a neighborhood in the K-State.
Downtown.
Yeah, it's college downtown, just off of K-State. So now that I'm measuring it this way, it's just barely over 4 inches. So wingspan is 2 1/4. Base, the widest, it's 2. And I know he's not worried about it, but I'm already doing it. So it's 2 and just a little less than 2. Did I see something wrong?
So Kraken put in chat, I feel so dirty looking up the angel's dress.
So Kraken, this is going to be wrapped and it's going to say Kraken on it. And there's going to be something special in there for you. Just as I can, right? Kraken is a fine example of what it is to be a community member and supporter, not just, purchases, but just keeping the chat going, keeping it real. We're all struggling from one day to the next. We don't know what each other's going on, what's going on. Right now, everything looks peaceful here, right? Internally, my house burnt down. It's like ashes, y'all. But I'm going to tell you, I'm fine.
So Myra
all right, so that was Kraken, right?
Yep. Myra posted Ecclesiastes 11, 3:11 in the chat.
Awesome.
He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom the God has done from beginning to end.
All right, awesome. Sorry, Myra. I'm not trying to ignore you. Thank you for putting that in there. I appreciate you doing that.
S234.
S234, and it was $2. No,
$30.
$30. Sorry. Sorry. In my defense, yesterday was $2 Tuesday. And y'all, I had community members, other channels checking on me last night and this morning. No, I can't put the tape on there. I don't want it to stick, and
Put it inside.
Okay, I can put it inside. I just don't want to damage the paint, y'all. So, Kraken, that'll probably be in there. And Myra, to confirm another thing, or anyone, if you receive a package, if you'd like to know who packaged it, if the sales note's still in there, Mr. Steph's the one that did it. I didn't touch it. I typically pull those. So, all right, S204 is a buy it now, $6. Okay. This is Precious Moments. It is the bear. I will get you a year as soon as I can find my little. darn it, why'd I do that? I needed to pull that last night. Y'all, I can't hold on to everything. So this bear is as old as me. So it's marked 1982, copyright 1982, Jonathan and David. It's got I'm guessing the number is E9267. It's imported. Y'all, it's hard to see through there, but here, I'll try to. Let's see, like that. It's there. Now, this bear sits actually. The bow is a light pink. It stands just short, or sits just short of 2 3/4. From front to back, or back to front, is 1 3/4. And 1 3/4. So it's smaller back here, but here's where it's tall. So yes, it's not that big, but I'm telling you, it's cool. And for $6, if I don't get any interest, it's fine. It's a 1982. Y'all know me. I'm weird. So it's not going to be available for replay or email at this time. Now, if someone comes in while we're live, that was what? 2? If someone comes in for it before we get off live, that's different. But afterwards, yeah. So this is a marked Lenox crystal, hand-painted butterfly meadow is a pattern. It's G117. Starting bid is $8. This is vintage. It is marked Lenox. It's almost etched in there. Well, I say it's almost. It's etched in there, but it's so small I can't feel it. So I think it's probably etched on the inside or something. I don't know. I'm still learning about glass. I know enough that the 2 old guys purchased a piece of fit in my first ever fit I ever sold. So the Lenox name is right there. Let me get the thing here. It does come with, let's see, right there. So it is there. You got butterflies, you got bumblebees, you got ladybugs, you've got dragonflies, more bumblebees, ladybug. So the pattern appears like it, it's not an exact double on the pattern, but it's pretty close. It is blue up here. It does have a little bit of wear as far as a little bit of paint loss, but it's not significant in my opinion. It is yellow here. It does come with Kansas dust and some hard water residue. Because it's hand painted, I have not cleaned it at all. In fact, if it does not sell, I will probably take it to Kansas City because I know a couple cool guys that know how to clean stuff like this. Let's get, I forgot to take and close that marker, a measuring tape. 6 inches tall. There's my brain today, y'all. I already got the right. It's 6 inches tall. On the top ruffle, it at its widest is 4 inches. At the base, now when I measured the base, I didn't measure it here like I typically do. I measured it here because I'm going to tell you, if someone wants to put this on their shelf, they need to know that they have enough clearance. So the clearance you need for this is more than 4 inches and 1/4. So 4.5 inch little space, it will fit in. And that's a start bid of $8. And I believe that was my 3.
Yes, he was.
All right, we're going to head back to Indiana now, y'all.
Okay.
You let me know when you're ready for your last round.
Okay. Do you want me to do the pocket pleasers right now?
If you're ready to do them right now, go ahead.
Okay. I have this behind me. This is these are called pocket pleasers, and what they are mystery pieces of jewelry behind each card. I have numbers 1 through 33, and they are buy it now for $3 each. I have been known to there has been Swarovski crystal in them before. There's been Monet. There's been Napier. There's also been just generic everyday costume wear. My point is there could be stone, shell, glass, whatever, acrylic. You never know what's going to be behind those pockets. And sometimes there's more than one piece of jewelry. You just never know. It could be a set, whatever. So these are buy it now for $3. And I chose, what numbers did I choose? 13. I'm trying to tell you, 26 and 29. 13, 26, and 29 are already taken. Hi, Zeus. So any of the other numbers between 1 through 33 are still available, $3 each. All I need you to do, if you want to purchase one while I'm showing each of these for the giveaway, is put PP for pocket pleaser, put a dash, and put the number of the pocket that you would like to claim. And then after you claim it, you're buying it no matter what's behind that card. I will show you what you purchased. So here is pocket pleaser, the first one, which I think was 13. And this is what, and Stephanie, that was so sweet of you. Stephanie has done this a lot where she has bought my pockets for giveaways. And it's so kind of you guys to do that. That's so awesome. And so we are doing the pocket pleasers that she purchased now. And this is the beautiful necklace. It's a layered necklace with a little bit of sparkle to it. Gold tone. This is up for grabs for the first pocket pleaser. And if you don't mind, Stephanie, can I do the balderdash, or would you rather have me do the number?
No, whatever
You
like
do. You roll it just like we're on your channel, please.
Okay.
I like your routine.
Oh, thank you. I do the number game, but I also play a game, Balderdash. It's a legit game. It's a card game, if you will, and you can find wherever you purchase games. And the newer edition has 5 different categories, and I use the 5th one, which is the laughable law. So what I do is I give you a subject matter. I'm going to read the laughable law to myself silently, and then I'm going to pick out a particular word that I want you, the audience, to give me. And in order to do that, I will give you a subject matter, such as these are examples. Quite often it's give me one in the United States, or give me a major city in the United States, or name a color, or a mode of transportation, or sometimes it's give me a number, or whatever. It could be anything. So whatever subject matter I give you, give me one answer and one answer only. Now, this is the way I do it to make it go faster. In this particular game, if you guess the same answer as somebody else, you put down in the chat the same answer, we're not deleting and re-guessing. It just takes up too much time to think of another answer. I do it with the number game, but not when it comes to Balderdash. So type fast. That's what I will say. But your answer sticks, no matter if somebody else guessed the same answer or not. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to read this one. I hope it's funny. This one's a good one. I love it. Okay, get ready. Please give me the name of one of the United States. Go, go, go. And remember what I said. Do not delete your answer. Whatever answer you give me sticks. Please give me one of the United States. Oh, this is a good one. Somebody's going to win this necklace. You're going to die. This one's a good one. It's a knee slapper. Oops, got tangled already. Well, how about that? I just took it off the board and it's already... Okay, well, guys, bear with me. It wasn't tangled up until I did that. But it's a layering effect, like so. And it's going to layer right on down your blouse, ladies. Really nice, really beautiful. It's a one and done kind of necklace, which is nice. You don't have to, wear 20 different necklaces to give you that effect. So, this one's a good one. I play Balderdash a lot because, can you tell, I like it. I like it a lot. It makes you think. It does. Yeah, it's a fun game. It really is. It's just like, I don't know. It gives you a laugh, which, we could all use a laugh. Sometimes things get a little thick for us, and it's nice to be able to laugh and cut up and have some fun. And anybody can play. Like I said, Stephanie is, this is a gift from Stephanie. And so this is what'll happen. Whoever wins these items, this will go out next Wednesday because I only ship one day a week unless you contact me and need it sooner. I only ship one day a week and it's on Wednesday. I already shipped out packages today, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that to the customers that purchased from me last week. So I will not be shipping again until next Wednesday. So these giveaways are being shipped out next Wednesday. So, don't look in the mailbox tomorrow for it. It won't be there. All right. I guess we'll go ahead and read the card, eh?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. In Louisville, Kentucky, it is illegal to install underground air conditioning systems that could blow air up the skirts of ladies passing by. Oh, yeah.
That actually kind of makes sense.
Yeah. We don't want a Marilyn Monroe incident. We don't. No, we don't. So, Louisville, Kentucky. I love these cards. They're so funny. And I don't think anybody. So, I will just let me write down a number real quick. Let's do numbers 1 through 50 real fast, guys. And as Stephanie said, if nobody guesses my number spot on, I will take the next closest number that comes after my number. And then if nobody guesses my number and my number is the absolute highest and nobody guesses my number, then and only then I will take the next closest number that comes just underneath my number. So everybody put a number in 1 through 50. And I've got a number. I'll show you. It's in my hand. So there's no cheating. It's in my hand. And somebody's going to win that necklace.
Kraken, if no one guesses the state, then Dawn moves to numbers. So I know it can be a little confusing because it does once in a while to me, but that's how she rolls things. And then Dawn, Sean texted me because he had to go. He couldn't be on the internet no longer. He wants 3 pocket pleasers, and I will email you after the show his mailing address, his email, all of that good stuff.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
My youngest in combat boots. Now you can choose. You don't care if you show it or if you just package it, because it's for his future wife.
That's so sweet. Oh boy, he's already shaping up to be an excellent hubby there.
He absolutely is. He's a good daddy. I couldn't ask for a better dad for my grandbaby.
Oh,
So
I will certainly do that.
thank you.
All right, we could put stop in the chat, and I'm still holding the piece of paper, and this is the winner, number 23. I know it's sloppy. I always put a smiley face. Number 23 is my winner, and they are winning that gorgeous necklace. And it looks like Kraken has the next number after. So Kraken, you are my winner.
And I'll get you his information.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Thank you.
And y'all, if you're just tuning in or you've been here for a little bit and you haven't ever been live when someone else is on showing with us, right? If you don't reach out to them pretty much within, say, 2 hours of the sale, I'm going to give the information. I'm not going to wait, because I know what it's like to be on the other side waiting for that information.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The stress is just not worth it.
Yeah. And we're all, it's not just resellers, but people, everybody, even you, the audience, everybody's busy people nowadays. Mm-hmm. And like Stephanie said, we don't have time to track down, people. And it's not to say we could even do it, because not all the resellers have your info, of course. So,
I had one in the beginning, and my first 60 days. I sold on someone else's channel, and they're like, "Oh, make sure you get it." And then they stopped responding to me, and I'm like, "Okay, did I do something wrong?" Well, obviously, you and I, without discussing it openly, no. And so it took me 30 weeks of tracking them down.
Jeez.
So, it takes the fun out of reselling. So I'm just not going to do it no more. It's not because I don't want to. Now, right. If I have a history with someone, and I did this week, where they were late paying me, and they must have been sick or something. But they weren't in the YouTube highways. So it actually had me concerned, not because they didn't pay me, but they were gone.
Right. And it is always disconcerting because you just don't know. And yeah.
Kraken, you're not a good Kraken. Oh, Kraken. I've got something I can't show you right this second because it's in a hidden tote, meaning I didn't label the tote. But there's something special coming to you. So, alrighty. Where are we at?
My next one. This is the prize. This is beautiful. This is a bracelet this time. It's a tennis bracelet. It's got hearts, and it's got these beautiful purple stones. I'm going to say probably just glass. They are not genuine stones, but they are really beautiful. I love how it's got an extender, so it's going to fit you all. Beautiful bracelet. This is what's coming up for grabs this time. I hope you guys are ready. I already read this one. It's hilarious. Here we go. Please. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do a different subject matter. Everybody get ready. Please give me a part of the body. Go, go, go. Please give me a part of the body. We're changing it up. It's a beautiful bracelet. And like I said, I do have some really nice pieces. And yes, there's some that are just generic, or this one's not branded, but it definitely looks like something Avon would do, although there's no marking but it's done very nice. I don't know who did it, but it's a beautiful bracelet nonetheless, and somebody's going to win this one. So please give me a part of the body. And if you don't like the bracelet and you don't want to participate, I understand. So can't spell that part. Oh. Hi, Sue B. All right, we can put stop in the chat. No, we don't keep guessing. Just one answer. Yeah, just one answer. I'm sorry. I thought I said it in the first card,
I
but
think you did.
You did. Come
I
on,
don't
Alex.
think I said it
For
this
fun.
second card, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, if you put more than one in, she's gonna go with the first one, y'all.
It's okay, Claudette. I know I said it the first card, but I did not. I failed to say it this time around, so I apologize. I didn't specify that this time. So no problem. Yeah, no problem, Claudette. Hey, listen, even when I'm watching auctions, sometimes I get busy. I multitask. I'm cooking, or I'm hollering at a cat, or I'm feeding a cat, or I'm hollering at Bob. Or it's always something around here. Pure chaos over here half the time. All right, I hope you guys are ready for this one. Whoo, it's another knee slapper. In Pennsylvania, it is against the law to tell fortunes by reading the bumps on a person's head. It is against the law to tell fortunes by reading the bumps on a person's head. They made that a law. Just stop and think, it's crazier that they make these. These are real laws, either that used to be in place or still are. That's the crazy part. Did anybody say head? If not, I'm going to stick this right here. I already have a number, 1 through 50, go, go, go. If you do not guess my number, I am going to take the next closest number that comes just after my number. Let me give you an example. If my number were 70, nobody guessed 70, but there was somebody who guessed 69 and there was another person who guessed 71. I'm going to take 71, of course, because it comes after 70, which was my OG number. Okay.
Me too, Myra. Me too. I was rolling in the back room.
I mean, crazy stuff. But just to think that these at least used to be laws, that's what really messes with you.
Mr. Stephanie was born and raised in Colorado. I was born in the South, raised in Colorado. So somewhere, what is it, Ben's Old Fort. So somewhere in that neck of the woods, there's a town that it is still in 2025 illegal on the books to drive an automobile down 6th Street. It's supposed to be a horse-drawn carriage.
Wow.
It's almost as though this the state of Colorado.
I know there was still a law in Michigan that just for a particular town in Michigan, and I think it was Kazoo, I think it was Kalamazoo, Michigan, just for that town in Michigan, it was against the law for a wife to get a haircut without her husband's permission.
I actually can believe that. As I was growing up, I grew up in an age where you learned a lot of history that doesn't exist in history books anymore. The women's suffrage movement Now people are like, people don't realize what women were considered property, just like the color of your skin.
Yeah.
They were owned by their husbands. That's why you didn't have the divorce rates. Women were property, so were the children.
Yeah.
So
It's
the wife left,
so
she
messed
left
up.
without the children.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is the winning number 8. And once again, very sloppy, but that is a number 8. It's not a good number 8, but it's the number 8.
Mr. Stephanie's saying it is Claudette, and I don't think I have her information. Do you?
No, I do not.
I do know she's above the border. I don't mind paying for the shipping. If you're comfortable sending it. Otherwise,
yeah, I send international. So
okay. I just want to say I'm not familiar enough to feel confident without reaching out to an amazing reseller. Now I just learned who to ask.
Yes, I do ship.
Well, Claudette said she's Canadian, so she's going to gift it.
Oh, okay.
There's the shipping. All right, Claudette.
I ship to Canada.
Ashley Reed.
Ashley, okay.
Ashley Reed, if you're still active, Claudette is gifting this tennis. I think it's a tennis bracelet.
Yeah, tennis bracelet. So
to be honest with you, Don, every time I give giveaways, I feel really cool. But I'm watching you show them, and I'm like, OMG. The other night, it was not a starfish. I think it was a sand dollar necklace.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, you always pick the right pocket pleasers for giveaways. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you what, that was so beautiful. I had somebody message me telling me how beautiful that necklace was. I said, yeah, it was really, I when I first looked at it without feeling it or anything, I said, oh, that's quartz. That's quartz, hands down. I mean, it was a good dupe as far as.
Hey, Francine.
Now, my last one, this one's OG. This is original classic. Think Hollywood stars, people like that would wear something like this. And it looks like that. Very rich gold tone links with the pearls. This is one you can slip over your head. Very beautiful. This is the last pocket pleaser. And okay, that one's a dud. I'm not doing that one. It's more serious. I don't know why they put it under laughable law. It didn't make me laugh.
Welcome in, Zeus.
Zeus has been here a while.
I know,
Okay.
but I don't think it's setting.
Here's one. It's not crazy funny, but it's a little bit funny. It's weird funny. Okay, here we go. Please give me the name of a fruit. Go, go, go. Please give me the name of a fruit, and somebody is going to win this. Like I said, this is very old school to me. It reminds me of, Audrey Hepburn and people like that might wear something like that. Oh, what's that? I can picture her, Mary Tyler Moore. I could picture her wearing this. Back in the day, something like that. It's lightweight, I will say that. So it's not going to be heavy on you. The name of a fruit. Oh, is Francine here? Welcome, Francine. Yeah, it's good to see you, Francine. I hope you're doing well. All right, we can put stop in the chat. Did everybody get their answers in? I'll let you, because we only have a few people. I'll let you, if you want to place another guess, you can. We only have a few people, so that's fine. Normally, if there's like lots of people in the chat and everybody guesses, then I say no, because it would take too much time to, change a bunch of numbers. But yeah, that's fine. All right. Here we go. I'm going to read the card. In Oklahoma, it is still illegal to destroy another man's melons at night. Melons. So if you would have said cantaloupe, watermelon, any of those melons would work. Honeydew is melon. Yeah. You cannot destroy another man's melons at night. Hey, don't go once it reaches midnight. Don't go, running through people's gardens and blowing up melons. I don't know. These crazy laws. You know what I'm saying? It begs the question, don't it? It really begs the question. What in the heck were they thinking? But obviously somebody made this law into reality. Just think of that. Just let that marinate. I do have another number. It is right here. 1 through 50. Everybody go. Everybody plays. 1 through 50, one number and one number only. You know the deal. I will take the next closest number that comes after my OG number, which is right here.
Drop your numbers between 1 and 50. This does not cost you a thing except the energy to type your number in the chat. 1 through 50, y'all.
And that necklace is going to be yours.
And it doesn't matter if you participated in the last one. You can throw a number in for this one. I want to thank everyone for being here this evening and keeping chat interesting.
Yeah, thank you all. It's nice seeing everybody in here. I was trying to see. I thought I had. I can't find it. Oh, well.
And just a reminder, Dawn, Sean did get 3 pocket pleasers. So whether you choose to show them or not.
Okay. I will definitely do that. All right. My winning number tonight is number 41. Number 41, you are my winner. Ooh.
Congratulations, Abiding Space Channel. That is Myra Elaine, who is live on her channel at 7:05 in the morning. Well, 7:05 Eastern.
Congratulations.
Well, congratulations, Myra.
All right.
Kraken wants the ornament.
Which ornament? The one I showed
tonight, yeah.
All right, I got you, Kraken. So, Don, you do what you'd like to do. If you want to show 3 more, or if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, if I could show 3 more, and then Stephanie, if we could just do one more round after this.
That works.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll do this round and one more round, and then we'll go ahead and close out.
Yeah, that'll be good for.
Sounds good.
All right, guys, I got a beauty here. This is a cloisonne bell, and it had a ribbon, but the ribbon was blue. It was a teeny tiny ribbon, and it was discolored and mangled and god awful. And I just cut it off. It really, it wouldn't have served you any purpose to have that ribbon on here. but it was a little tiny ribbon and no good. I'm going to start this out at 20. I will do the measurements. This has the blue parrots with the mauve and pink flowers. And it's got it on the other side as well. So you got a bird on each side. And then it's got the blue scroll work at the bottom. It's blue on the inside. It's got like a brass ringer to it on a chain. And the cloisonne is just outstanding. They really, when they did the cloisonne on this is raised quite significantly. As you can see, you can really see how raised it is. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful. Oh, gift to Sean's girlfriend. Oh, I will write that down, Myra. That's so sweet. Let me put that on the thing here. Did she mean this?
Talking to you.
Say that again. Sorry.
Or the ornament?
The necklace.
The necklace.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry, I
Her
apologize.
giveaway she won.
Her giveaway she won. She wants to regift to Sean's girlfriend.
Gotcha. That's so
And
sweet.
thank you, Myra. Y'all might, if you don't know who the Buying Space channel is, Myra Elaine is her name, and unboxing's her game. And she does significant things for different areas of the community. Look at this bell, Mr. Steph. Can you tell me more about this bell? I do know it's what she says it is because your grandma had something similar.
Yeah, she did.
Now I will tell you, lots of times they would put it a ribbon, but a long one, so you could hang it. This one had a little bitty blue one that was really bad because this is old. So the little ribbon was weathered, discolored. It looked dirty, like filthy dirty. And I was like, I can't sell it like that. So I just cut it off of there. But lots of times they would attach a ribbon instead of a chain. It would be more of a ribbon. But obviously, because it doesn't have either one, you could put it on a chain, put it on a ribbon, put it on a shoelace for whatever you want to do. Because right there is a big bail to it. So if anybody wants that one, let me know. Okay. I have a choice of, this is buy it now for $3 choice of. And I have 3 of each of these. This is makeup. This is the NYX brand of makeup. And you can either get one of these, which is the NYX, it's called Fat Oil Lip Drip. So it's an oil, guys. Now you see how rich red that is. Don't panic. It's an oil. So that means it's sheer. Yes, it's going to have this tint, which does have shimmer in it. It has some light flecking to it, like gold tone flecking, I would say maybe. But it's not going to be deep like this. It's translucent, just with a hint of tint of color. Okay? So don't panic when you see. Now, I wear red lipstick all the time, but it's not going to look like red lipstick. It's sheer. Okay? You could either get one of these brand new lip oils, or also by NYX, you could get a lip liner, and it's in this nude color, like a nude brown color. It took me a minute to find the color. LLLPO6 Ambition Statement. That is the color, but it's a nude, a darker nude. So the whole purpose, and I have 3 each of these. They're just $3 each. The whole purpose of a lip liner, if you don't know, ladies, because when I was young, I had no clue what it was actually for. when you put on lipstick, if you just put on lipstick, you know how sometimes it bleeds out the side of your mouth and over, and it gets all over your face, and you start to look like a clown? This will help that issue, because once you line your lip, then you put on your lipstick or lip gloss, whatever, it's not going to bleed out, usually, if it's a good lip liner. These are sealed, so $3 each if anybody wants them. And my last one is this vase. It is brand new. I'm going to do a buy it now 13. This is an oatmeal color. They made it look distressed up here. It's a vase made out of ceramic. The inside is bisque, meaning it's raw, and you can feel the textural difference versus the shellacked, the outer polished side. So it is bisque on the inside. You can either make this a pillar candle holder or a vase, whatever. It is brand new. It just needs to go. I got to take some Goo Gone and get off the sticker residue from the price tag. But brand new, oatmeal colored, $13. Hey, Land Shark, how are ya? All right, that's my 3.
Sorry, y'all. My internet just did a hiccup. So, alrighty. This is, after this round, we're doing each one more round, and then we're going to close out. So, typically, usually, once I get to know a reseller that I'm comfortable with, I have them mail me something ridiculous like this to see how they ship. Then I might go back in and be like, hey, if they're further out, ask them what they can get locally sourced, right? Because I want to impact other people's communities. I want to help, their bottom dollar seriously. That's why I do it. So this is a pound of honey. All right. The details about this supplier is behind this, because we're on a public platform. I'm a military mom. I observe OPSEC. This person, I don't know if they're military related or not. So it is S167. I was reading it backwards. It's $12 for the bottle. And these separately, they charge me $1 a piece for. It is Kansas grown. The beehive for this is less than 20 miles from me. It's a no spray zone. I do not know if they feed their hives sugar water or not. That was asked last time. I did reach out, and I haven't heard anything back yet from them, because I just remembered to do it yesterday, and I didn't see an email from them before I came live. But this is raw, unfiltered Flint Hills Gold. And I can get them in other bottles.
They have some neat bottles. I'm a bottle person. I really am. I have a ridiculous collection down in South Central Kansas. But aside from that, you're getting both. Or, you're getting the whole thing for $12.
That's an excellent price for a whole pound. Wow.
So just so y'all know, I don't know, because I used a marker. I don't know if you can see the price through there. They charge us locals $9 a pound. Mind you, this cost $1. Okay. I'm only asking 12. So I'm not recouping a whole lot, because I want to get this out, but I only got one because I don't need a stockpile of it if no one's interested. This is the honey we use. It's unfiltered. I do know that. Whether or not
it's neat. When you walk in, they've got where we got it this time, you had to go up to the kitchen for it. It's self-service. You walk in, they have the spinner, everything in there. The stuff's real. It's not, like they're repackaging someone else's honey or anything stupid like that.
And when we picked those up, because we did a personal purchase, and then we got an extra just to see if anyone would be interested. I did take photos of their honey room, and so I'll put those up. I can't promise today, but I will try to have it up for sure by the weekend. It's a busy week, y'all. This is my 7th sale this week. I know I'm chewing up time, so we're just going to show something else. I've already shown that. I've shown that. All right. Mr. Stuff, I don't see a number for this.
I was with it at one point, but.
And Jessica, if you catch the replay, Mr. Stuff did get you in for your share out as well. All right. So why don't you
S237.
S237. This is carnival glass. These I say they're sunflowers a lot of the time, but I'm telling you, these are sunflowers.
And this one is fully vintage. It's like 1940s.
So this is 1940s era. Mr. Stuff's the one that Google Lensed it. I will get a measurement on it. How much is it?
10.
Starting bid. $10 starting bid. I have not felt any cracks, breaks, chips. I did find a bubble right here at the top, and I will show that because I believe it'll show. So the top is 6.5 in length. It is just over 4.5 wide. From the base, it's 3 inches tall. Now, I did mention to y'all earlier in the week that I broke a lot of vintage glass last week. Thankfully, it was none of this. This is 4 1/8 long for the base by 3 inches. All right, let me see. Okay, I think I'll show it better this way. So if you look at the top, you got all that flat, and then see that little bubble there? It's in the manufacturer.
No, it doesn't have the lid.
It does not have the lid. Who's asking?
Myra.
Okay, because apparently I'm up in chat. Yeah, it
You're
doesn't.
good, Francine.
So, for anyone that earlier in the year that bought stuff similar to this, let me show you a little more. No, there's not a lid to it. And I was with my oldest in Combat Boots when they sourced this because I was broke that day. Otherwise, I would have got all that. But that's that. Let me see. Look familiar? So that was one, right?
Mm-hmm. She's got the smaller versions of that one.
Well, I'm sure I've got them in the background.
Well, that was 2.
All right, so this is 3?
Yeah.
All right, so I can't. Oh, S2. Is that a 6 or an 8?
6.
All right, so S206. We're going to sell 2 pairs for $10. Is that a start bid or a buy it now?
Start bid.
A start bid. Okay, they do have Kansas dust, even if I shake it out, right?
$8, right?
No, 10.
Or 10. Okay.
Sorry. They do have wear. These are almost as old as my grandma, y'all. I believe it might even be marigold. That's got some real Kansas dust in it. Sorry, give me a second, y'all. There are no cracks, flea bites. Let me get my measuring tape.
And Myra's in for 1 pair.
All right. How many pairs do we have, Mr. Steph?
What do you have over there? Just those two?
Just these two because we didn't
So,
want to clutter
right.
it all up
I'm
with
not
glass.
sure because it's still buried in totes.
All right,
I haven't
so
unpacked it.
y'all have to give us till next week if you're interested. I do know I have one more pair, but I can't tell you past that. I do know we had 4, but I want to say there was more. And I won't pre-sell them until I know I have them. So this is just 1 hair short of 3 1/4. Nope. My brain. Sorry, y'all. It's a hair short of 3 1/2 for the top. The base is just short of 2 1/4. And it's just a hair short of 6 inches tall.
All right, well, that set sold to Myra for 10.
Congratulations, Myra. Thank you. All right, that was 2, right?
No, that's 3.
Oh, that was 3?
Yeah.
See? I told y'all I couldn't math today. We're going to go back to Indiana to Dawn.
All right, guys. For my first one, I've got this brand new ceramic like utensil caddy. It's really, really cool. It's like an off-white. I'm going to start this at 14. This is by, who's it by? It's made in China, but it says Servant Style Collection. I don't think that's the brand name, though. This one says to hand wash only, guys. I will take the Goo Gone and get the residue off. That's where the price tag was. But this is the detail work that it's got. It's like an off-white, and it's a divided canister that you can put your utensils, spatulas, cake servers, pie servers, whatever, in here. If you, let's say, use it in the bathroom, you could put your hairbrushes and combs in here, or your hair straighteners or curling irons. So this would work in different rooms of the house, depending on what you want to use it for. It is glazed, which is nice. And even the inside is glazed. So, but hand wash only is what it says. All right. For my next one, this is a vintage porcelain trinket dish. Very, very pretty. I am going to start this one, guys, at 18. This one, I believe, I looked this up, and all I kept finding was the same print, but on plates. I didn't find this particular trinket dish. But it appears to be A.K. Kaiser. And this is the mother and child. The child is playing a flute. At least that's what it said for the plate. And she's there looking down at her son, listening. It's got beautiful flowers. I love the blue around the outer edge. So I will show you. The inside does have a flaw. It's on the inside lip. There's a little chip right there. Now, when you're looking at it like this, you can't really tell from the top, but it is right there. It is a pretty deep dish. Now, that's the only chip that's on here. This is the back side, but I wanted to show you. It is vintage, guys. The wear and tear. It's been around for a long time. So I did want to show you that. This is the lid. It is domed. And there's no chips on the lid at all, just on the inside of that dish. But you needed to know. There is another spot right here, That's a little flea bite right there. Right there. So it is on the inside, right on the inside of the lip there. So when it's showing like this, you don't see it until you look on the inside like that. But as long as you know it's there, okay? But it is an old piece. And like I said, from what I could tell, A.K. Kaiser, the mother and child scene, but I was only seeing the plates. I did not see this particular trinket box. But you know how you always see them in pink or sometimes yellow? These, you rarely see them in blue, which I just love that it's blue. For my last one, this is a bracelet. It is a 7 1/4 inch bracelet. This is Millefiori glass in blue, and I'm going to start it out at 8. There's nothing wrong with this piece at all. Millefiori is a very collectible type of glass. Means millions of tiny little flowers. That's what Millefiori, that's what that word means. And it's got gold tone findings. It's just a beautiful bracelet. If you're into Millefiori at all, just really pretty.
That is stunning.
Yeah, I love it. Millefiori, definitely collectors.
Oh yeah, I see that particular maker on a lot of higher channels, high-end channels, and I see those go for crazy prices sometimes.
Oh yeah, some it's this is truly art glass. The Italians came up with this style where they put these little tiny flowers in their glass beads, and it's truly a work of art. Each bead is different because they're like one of a kind. So really, really nice pieces there that have the Millefiori. So 7 1/4, that's more of an average size. 7 1/4, 7 1/2, that's more average size wrist. Yeah, and that's gonna do it for me, everybody. That was number 3 for me.
Alrighty, we're coming back over to the sunflower steak. So thank you for being here with us tonight, everyone. I want to thank Dawn. I'm going to talk to her after the show for a couple minutes because that's just what we do. It don't matter who. Give me a second because I've got a Disney lot.
Right there's the one.
This I purchased here in the village today. And I purchased, I believe it's a vintage watch. It is Mickey Mouse. It does feel leather. It says stainless steel in the back. I will get the little thing up here in a minute. It does have wear, but it's you could get a different band for it if it bothered you, right? But here's the condition. The only conditional issue is right here. I do not know if it works. Mr. Steph, can you pull the... Oh, I didn't see that it was engraved with something. Anyway, so the shirt is Disney. Now, this is in used condition, meaning someone loved it, but it's still very wearable. So it's marked Disney, copyright Disney, and it's XXXL21. Now, I believe, and Dawn can correct me because she knows clothing sizes better than I do. But I believe this is junior size, right?
Yes. When they're odd numbers, it's junior miss. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is what I intended to wear live because I couldn't figure out anything. I'm a very, well, I wouldn't say very. I'm a large. Yeah, I'm a very large, extra large. Or
You're a very large.
all right. Well, in the mirror, I still see myself that big.
You will. It doesn't go away. Trust me.
I could fit this, and it still had stretch in it. The problem is, one, you can see my bra underneath. So FYI, do not wear black under here unless you want a little bit of attention. But past that, I did not like how that little roll right here at your bra line goes. And I'm like, no, I am not going to have a life like that. So, you know, it's coming to you in use condition. It does not have a nasty odor. It is wearable. Out, or you could even wear it, you know, for bedtime wear. So you're going to get that. Is there something wrong with it?
No, I was looking at the sleeve.
The sleeve is just,
Oh.
you got to shave before you wear this, or you got to cover
it just,
up.
It looked
Yeah.
weird that she's
All right, so
scrubbing it.
Mr. Steph was kind of worried about the cutoffs here. They're not cut off, but the sleeve. Thank you.
Hi, Rita.
Hey, Rita.
I've got it.
Y'all, if you don't know, Mr. Steph just dropped off, and y'all, he's the one that just does everything. So it'll probably go in after mine unless someone can come in that has a wrench and drop the Buddha Chicks link for me. When Mr. Steph steps off like that, it's someone in combat boots, or, you know, I mean, we're a military family, so you're gonna get that. Let me find my little thing here. All right. It is marked water resistant plastic, stainless steel back, B421-0020. And then in the box right next to it, same line, is 20. So I don't know what that means. Y'all, I learn in real time, and you guys get a good amount of that. I don't do a whole lot behind the scenes other than the business part. So there's that. And then if I can get it to stop moving, it will maybe. It is marked stainless steel on the back. So the back for sure is. The rest of it is gold tone. Let's see. Gotta use this too. It says it's got a music note that looks like an S. Y'all, I can't read music. I actually got kicked out of music in school, for real. Oh, wow. All right, so it's LORUS. It's got the symbol above it. It says quartz. The copyright Disney is below his foot. And then the engraved part, whatever, it's the music note, and it says LORUSA. No, US. And then it's a music note. So I apologize. I chopped that up, but I'll try to show it. No, I am not showing it right. Give me a second. I'm still learning, and thank y'all for having patience, because... And then, let's see. I don't know if that helps or not. But there's that. I don't... Shoot. Let me see what he's got in his notes. You know, I say Mr. Steph. I don't rely on Mr. Steph, but actually doing this is a good example of it. So let me see. Did he put it in chat? Darn it, I'm all the way up in chat. Give me a second. I apologize. No, he did not. All right, so we're going to go with S207, assuming we don't have one. It is imprinted here with Mickey Mouse. Let's see. Can I get it to show? It's right there. I didn't do a measurement. So it's S207, starting bid, $8 for the lot. If only one person comes in for the starting bid, we we count it down and they get it for that price. So I'm just going to measure what I'm assuming is probably, quality. Well, it's Disney, so it almost has to be leather, right? I mean, Disney wouldn't go with, well, never mind. We're not going to talk about it. 8 and 1/8. So it's 8 inches and an eighth.
Are you still on the same one?
Yes. I've been struggling because I rely on you too much. Wait, y'all, I have to mute for a minute because we were supposed to be getting a call this evening in a different time zone. So bear with me, and if you see me cry a little, it's just Mama's heart right now, okay? So please just bear with me for a second. Sorry, Dawn.
No problem. No problem. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. It's great to see everybody.
All right, guys. Sorry. Our adult kid that decided to move away from home called. So I don't know how far she was in this, but it's a Disney lot for $8 start bid. If anyone's interested, you can put it in. And I'll grab something else from back here real quick. Let's see here. All right, guys. We're going to be G11, and it's going to be a buy it now for $6. And I have go through. Hold on a second. She's got chat all weird. All right. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that she doesn't have things messed up here. Chat wasn't like it didn't even put in what I typed, so.
Oh, it didn't? Oh, okay.
So. All right, now maybe it will. I don't do the technical side of this, which is really strange because I used to be all big into tech stuff and everything, and then it left me in the dust. All right. There it goes. Now the chat moved. All right. So it is a glass basket. It doesn't appear to have any issues. I will show you a maker spot in it in a second. Just a nice little glass basket. It's not marked or anything. Oh, maybe it is. It looks like there's a name in the bottom of that. It just says patent, P-A-T''D. But right up here on the handle, you can see where it's seamed together, and it doesn't show on camera right there. That's not a crack. That's actually the seam where the handle's put together. I don't know why they did it in 2 pieces, but you can see clearly like it's not a split where someone glued it back together and did a really good job. It's just kind of a maker spot in it. It is right at 5 inches across the length of it. The height of it is right at 8 inches. And the width is just over 3, about 3 1/8 to 3 1/4.
That's pretty.
It is. It's kind of a neat little piece. And then the very bottom base of it's just under 3. But if anyone's interested, it's a starting bid of $6 or a buy it now of $6. Just put it in. If you're watching the replay, you can say G11 for $6, little glass vase. Take a screenshot of it, and send it to us in the email. And let's see here. What can I grab? All right. So this one here is going to be S50. And it's going to be a starting bid of $4. And it is a trinket box. She's got number lock off, evidently. Okay. And this here, it does have one small little condition issue, I think. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe there's a different one I was looking at that had a issue. Oh, right there on the lid. So right here on the lid, you can see it's on the inside of the lid. You can see where it's had a nick taken out of it. It doesn't affect how it works or sits on there or anything like that. This is the box. It's just a nice horse head. So if we've got any horse people in here, it's a starting bid of $4 on it. The inside of it, there's no damage anywhere else. It's just that one little nick in the lid. The size of this piece is 4 inches long by right at 3 inches wide. The inside depth is about 1 5/8 inches. And then the outside depth with the lid on, going to the top of the horse, is about 3.5. So from the raised part of the horse here down to the bottom is right at 3.5. And that's S50, starting bid of $4. If anyone's interested, you can put S50 or horse, or like I said, send a screenshot. I like that idea that Don threw out there the other day. Well, guys, that was 3 for us. And Dawn's done her 3. So I'm going to shift us up here. And then I'm going to bring Dawn up real quick, let her tell everything about her shipping and everything, and then I'll come up and explain ours, and we'll go from there. Oh, once I figure out how to work this. Well, that ain't what I wanted.
You put the cursor right in the left-hand top corner of my square.
Okay. So I'm going to shift it back down here.
Hi, Blackie. Oh. All right, Blackie. Oh.
All right. We got you up there, you know.
Got a cat that just jumped up here and scared me. Knocked my glass down. Oh, okay. Chaos. Always over here.
Yeah, always.
Every time I turn around. So I do 6 shows a week, minimum, but usually 6 shows a week. And Saturday is my day off. And that's kind of like family time, family day, actually errand running day, laundry catch-up day, whatever. But anyway, I am coming from northern Indiana, so I invoice on Mondays. Usually afternoon is when you'll get it, and then I ship out every Wednesday morning. For each person, each of my customers that purchased last week, your packages did go out this morning, as they usually do. So they are on their way to you. All you have to do is click on your email that says your package has been shipped by Dawn's channel. And when you click on it, it gives the tracking number so you can keep track. And, if there's any delays, just contact the carrier and find out where your package is and what's going on with it. If you have any other questions or concerns, please contact me. Anything that was passed up, if there was something you wanted to purchase and you're watching this on the playback, just simply take a screenshot, if you could, and email me at trbl5@yahoo.com. 5 is the only number in that address. And just send me the screenshot and the price, and let me know if you want it. and I will tag it and bag it, and I will put it in my tote that will be invoiced once again on Monday. So I won't be invoicing this weekend at all. It won't be clear till next Monday. And then you do have 24 hours to pay. And tomorrow's auction, Viv is normally with me on Thursdays, but now it's every other Thursday. So this is the Thursday that she has off. So I'll be by myself tomorrow night. And the show should start at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome. Well, stick around, Dawn. It's been a blast having you on. Steph will be in to be able to chat with you in just a couple minutes, but it's been over 30 days since we've had a chance to talk to our daughter.
Oh, and I understand. That's
it's been kind of one of those deals of, hey, let's,
right.
And they called a little early, but all right. So I'm going to throw myself back up and I'll explain everything. So, this is the Groves Bargain Emporium. Obviously I'm not Stephanie. We ship from right up here in Kansas, right from where the tornado is. And that's a tornado. That's about exactly where we're at. The map's a little off because it shows Manhattan all the way over here, and Manhattan's actually up more over here where my finger is now. But we ship from that corner of Kansas. Like Steph said, our neighbors are about 200 yards away. And when they decide they want to go out and play and make things rattle, our whole house shakes, including the camera. We invoice through PayPal. Steph does all that. I usually keep the book side straight, and I build her cards, and I pack the boxes and everything, and then she does all the invoicing. So when you get those invoices really detailed and everything, that's all her. And then we use pirate ship to ship. We get the best rates we can, unless you have a specific carrier that you're wanting it shipped through or anything like that. We just ship whatever pirate ship shows is the cheapest to get it to you guys, minus the one for USPS that can take up to like 28 days or something, because no one wants to wait 28 days for a package to show up because they threw it in a pile and left it for 2 weeks. Other than that, we'll be back on Sunday on our channel at 7 p.m. And then we have Monday will be on our channel again at 4. Same with Tuesday. And then I'm not sure what's up with Wednesday yet, so I'll let Steph, put that out in her community post or whatever. But I want to thank everyone that came in tonight, that kept chat moving, people that spent money, people that bid. I mean, just coming in and just hanging out. It makes this more fun, because this isn't that much fun if I'm just sitting here talking and you never see chat move and it's just yours that's put in there. It's not much fun then. But having people come in, make off the wall comments, or, and keeping it at that Shrek humor, that fun humor that is for all ages. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to see if I can throw. This one should be it. All right. So we're going to close out. I'm going to take and throw what I'm hoping is the outro up on stage here. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Catch you a little bit later.